he was going to fuck up.
This screams M&M like wannabes.
The little one, he says he smokes his reefer in the street corner.
I don't smoke the reefer. I remember that one.
And he's got a twin turbo.
No effing and doing.
But I will say, shout out to the Kurzel Massive.
Yeah.
Or the massive Kurzel.
Yeah, but I didn't say fuck or bugger.
Right. Spectacular Treehouse and Hobbit.
Yeah, spooky. Hang on.
Everyone must be out spoopying because nobody's watching.
Person watching, and that's me.
Link's been up for an hour.
So this is good. Oh, it's been up for an hour. I didn't know.
Today,
I got used to doing things in the last minute.
Today we are going to be bringing you clips of Vincent Price as he gives you spooky aircraft facts. For example, did you know that the Boeing 787 Dreamliner uses electric compressors instead of the jet engines to bring air into the cabin? This results in fuel economy savings.
Just don't ask where they put all that fuel.
I was gonna read out the Vincent Price bit from the start of Thriller, but all the Thriller lyrics don't have it.
We're not supposed
It's a
to play
Mandela
Michael
effect.
Jackson. We're not supposed to play Michael Jackson stuff anymore. A lot of radio stations don't.
Well, this
I'm
is
not
Vincent
keen on
Price,
it
isn't
either.
it? So.
I know, but it's on the Jackson song. And
I'm still traumatized by the Power Ranger, the Black Power Ranger, and having like 4 fingers.
What?
It's a Mandela effect. I'm still traumatized by it to this day.
You lose a finger from an industrial accident. You don't Mandela effect away a finger.
Well, no, that's it. Everyone thought he had 5 fingers. He doesn't. He only has 4.
Oh no, the top fans thing's gone. Interdimensional Idiot. You're not number 1.
So are we live now then?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
Don't say fuck or but.
Right, okay.
This is the Halloween Spooktackular. See, I got in before Richie Milkis, I bet, with the Spooktackular.
But I got to say, we're live from Kurzel, which is
somewhere. Yeah.
Which
we're
is
live from Kurzel in the ethno state.
Live from Kurzel, where it is massive.
Where is Kurzel? I've got to find out where Kurzel.
There's a Kurzel near Newark and there's a Kurzel near Salford. So I'm going to say, but there's also a Kurzel Drive in Nottingham. I think that it probably was Salford. Yeah, Kurzel Massive, that's it. And he gets his it's all-day saver with it. Kurzel's like
previously known as Kerrishale, Kerrishole, or Carshall and Kurzel.
Kerrishole. Live
from the Peninsula Stadium. God, it's quite nice. It's all well wooded and
in 1142, Kerrishale was given to the Priory of Lenton, an order of Cluniac monks. Is that George? Do they worship George
Clooney's monks?
Yeah. George Clooney was named after them.
You know how the God Emperor was created? That's how they created George Clooney. These monks just like psychically like sacrifice themselves to create him.
What? See,
took
you're
1,000 years though.
It's the monastic order of bad acting.
Alphabet Cat's nipped in. Alphabet Cat number 1. Has Alphabet got many engines in his faggotry?
Come to my factory. We have many engine. Don't lie to me. Yeah. Be nice to me.
Dom,
come buy engine from my factory.
Tom, you're in the fucking chat.
Hey, did you know?
Turn your mic on.
There's all sorts of things you can buy in Kurzel. You can buy Amazon bathrooms. I don't know if that's affiliated with
from Amazon, live from Amazonia.
What?
But there's also Homa Beauty Limited.
A fully fitted bathroom from Kurzel.
Yeah. And you can also go to Homa Beauty.
Hobbit, did you know in the 17th century, Kurzel Moor races were the great event of the year? They usually took place around Whit Week, when large numbers of people turned the area into a giant fairground for 7 days. The moor was also used for nude male races, allowing the females to study the form before choosing their mates. Indeed, the 18th century Roger
Let's go.
Atoon, known as Spanking Roger, later a hero of the
Oh,
Siege
no.
of Gibraltar, acquired Huff Hall in Monston through marriage after such a race.
Spanking Rod. What did he do? Run around with a bat and spank him as he ran?
I don't-
What?
Today.
Actually,
I
that sounds really gay.
I just got to say, just to the east of Kersal, because they got Bury New Road is sort of the delineation between it and the other bits of Manchester. We've got OHR or Ura Yerushalayim.
Oh,
which
very
is an Orthodox
conservative area.
synagogue.
So councillors they got 2 Conservatives and 1 Labour councillor.
I'm looking at this Orthodox synagogue, and I mean, if they didn't tell me it was that, I would have assumed it was like some high security facility because it's got concrete walls all around it and bollards, and yeah, it's very well fortified.
What are we ready?
If
for
someone
some
told me
spooky
that was like
stories? Are we?
Are you ready for another spooky? Well, no, actually, I need to get some spooky aircraft facts ready.
You got nothing prepared.
No, I've got plenty of spooky aircraft.
You know the
Did you-
intense
All right.
research that goes into this show.
So I would like
Yeah,
the listeners
cool.
now to channel the spirit of Vincent Price as I read out the next bit. Right? Did you know in aircraft? No, that's not him. In aircraft, they use the air from outside brought in via the engines, unless it's the 787 Dreamliner. And because of this, the air is often dehydrated. It's always dehydrated, and it will dehydrate you for its low moisture content. For example, if you were
And
to
then
be
you
on
look
a
like you've been eaten
10-hour
by a
flight,
vampire.
desiccated, as if Nosferatu himself had supped on your flesh.
No wonder the drinks are so expensive because you're fucking parched from the fucking
Yeah.
radiator.
But you see,
That's
now,
why they.
as
That's why you
That's how
get
they get you,
complimentary
innit?
peanuts, Fraser. Or did you not know this?
Yeah.
But as
Yeah,
an example, right, you lose so much moisture that in a 10-hour flight, you would lose 2 litres of body fluids. Well, I assume that they mean 2 litres just like out in your breath.
That's why your feet swell up.
Ah.
I don't
See,
get
'cause
that, though.
You shouldn't take your shoes off when you're flying because at the end of the flight you won't be able to put them back on again.
Ooh. What if you're wearing Crocs?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why do you wearing
different.
sandals?
If you're wearing Crocs,
Well-
the
you'll be
longest
alright.
flight. The
Socks
longest
and
flight I've
sandal.
been on-
Yeah, socks and sandals.
Yeah, that elegant look.
Yeah.
The
But what's
longest
this got to
flight
do with
I've been
Vincent
on-
Price, though? Where does Vincent Price fit into all this?
Well, what I'm saying, Ian, is you've got to imagine Vincent Price is reading out these spooky
Oh,
facts
right,
about
okay. That's what, I never found him very scary, though, even though he was supposed to be the king of horror or some shit.
It was
I just
quite, it
found
was
him
quite
like,
good. It was good in the. Was it Theatre of Blood's probably my favourite one, where he kills all the where
yeah.
he kills all the critics. He
Just speaks
he
with a
makes
very-
that bloke eat his poodle, doesn't he?
And,
You never seen Theatre of Blood, Fraser? Oh, it's brilliant, absolutely
no.
brilliant Hammer horror film. It's fucking well nasty. Some bloke gets his head
Yeah.
sawn off while he's in bed. Yeah, you've not seen that one. You've not seen that one, Ian.
Fuck. I've not seen this.
it rings the bell, but I can't really place it.
So
what
what?
you-
So
roughly
what
what
happened
year
was he was an actor or something, and they destroyed his career with
he
some
turned
bad
on that.
reviews. So then he comes back and kills it. It's basically Dr. Phibes. Basically a repeat of that.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a cliched story point. No, is that not?
No, it's just the same thing. Like somebody gets wronged, bumps off the people one at a time.
Yeah, it's like every action movie in the 90s,
Oh.
right?
I would like to bring people back to a spooky aviation story we have told many years ago. If I can draw your minds back to when we had the man from Towred. In summary,
Oh yeah,
there was this man from Towred, but Towred is
doesn't
not
exist.
in our world.
And his passport was too big.
But also,
Do you know, remember that bit? That particular fact really stuck in my mind. He had a He had a passport that was A4 or something, didn't he? Do you not remember
I
that?
do not I do not remember.
I didn't remember that part. I just remember,
Doesn't that bit seems to me like really like? But wouldn't it just be really unwieldy? Like, you're having to go somewhere. It's like, I guess everybody's carrying a passport in their suitcase then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just like to bring people's minds back to the time when the man from Taured went missing after 3 days of being held in a cell in Japan. So
I'm guessing they hadn't invented folding paper in the tower yet.
Yeah.
Or having a document which could fit into a wallet or a purse, I suppose.
Is this the Fallout universe? Have they not discovered miniaturization yet?
Or maybe it's just from an alternate culture where it's like, you know what, it's okay. People just carry briefcases around everywhere.
Well,
that
was one of the reasons they thought it was a hoax, because he thought about it way too much. It's like the drama kids are off again.
Yeah.
Hey, whilst we're on the subject of A4 sizes,
except you do it in a foreign country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whilst we're on the subject of that, I just like to bring to mind people. Jerry Anderson, right? He would always print off the scripts for his puppet shows on US letter paper size, not A4. And the reason being is when he would show it to TV studios in America, they would think that Anderson Productions was a US firm because it's not on A4.
They all had American accents, didn't they? It was only Lady Penelope that really had a British accent in any of the.
Well, that was the other thing as well. I mean, Captain Scarlet too. Yeah. I mean, it was the captain of the aircraft.
I thought Captain Scarlet particularly good finale episode, Hobbit. Which
I think that it would be nice to see a finale to Captain Scarlet. Now,
they didn't finish it.
No, the last episode.
I used to watch that as a kid.
The last episode is they're trapped in somewhere and it's just like a clips episode.
Oh no!
No, it's not even trapped anywhere. They're just like on a flight or something, having a couple of drinks because it's dehydrating being on the flight. And they say, "Hey, do you remember the time when we did this?" Oh. Yeah, roll the clip. Oh, that was good.
How did Thunderbirds end? I don't even remember how Thunderbirds ended.
I think you know they had Kiranu's brother. His eyes caught on fire because so they were using bulbs from a Morris Minor, and it would tend to overheat the paper mache, and I think he burst into flames.
The hood was the hood was the bad.
That's it. Yeah, but his brother was Kiranu, and he was friends with yeah. Well, don't you remember? And then he had his daughter as well, and.
Was his daughter Ubabu?
Yeah, sure, why not? But I have some spooky aviation facts. Like, for example, do you know about the ghost of Flight 401 in 1972?
Is that the one that crashed in the Florida Everglades?
Yeah.
Eastern Airlines Flight 401 crashed into the Florida Everglades. But you're spoiling the fucking story.
And then the pilot came back.
It's one of the most well-known fucking airplane ghost stories.
Oh yeah. Well, how come?
And I'm pretty sure we even did it on a previous episode, Hobbit.
Well, how come this is the first time I'm reading about it?
See the weasel words Hobbit used. How come this is the first time I'm reading about it?
Exactly. So anyway,
there was a film made about it as well.
Yeah, well, I've never seen a bloody film in my life, have I?
Is that The Survivor? Is it? Was that The Survivor?
No. Shall I read? Shall I read the second sentence?
That's Jesus Christ Superstar, you're thinking.
So the second sentence goes, Ian, salvaged parts from the wrecked L-1011 were reused in other aircraft. And soon...
This is the why am I only just hearing about this brand new story now?
And they
where have they been hiding this story? I've never heard this before in my life, Hobbit. Where are you getting this fresh content?
Flight crews reported seeing the deceased Captain Bob Loft and flight engineer Don Repo appearing in galleys and cockpits. These special sightings were so frequent that Eastern eventually removed all Flight 401 parts from service.
Oh, I see three joggers. I see three joggers is late because he was busy watching Dr. Jew videos. I mean, he's fucking stalking the bloke, isn't he?
Dr. Jew is very spooky, so be careful. Don't mess with the Jew.
Was that in the style of Vincent Price as well?
What? What?
you
I
just
see
told.
three joggers.
Yeah. No,
So basically, what happened was like they stored the parts for this aircraft in a warehouse, and that warehouse was like horrible. It's like really bad atmosphere. It was cold down that end of it. So what happened was the reason they started using other parts was because apparently that's what they do. So
it makes sense.
They regularly cannibalise parts and surviving parts from old wrecks.
Well, here's an example, right? Say you got like an old car, like a Mark III Golf, and you need a new wing for it. So you get a wing, and it's from a parts car that's been crashed, and it was involved in a fatal accident. But the wing on it's all right, and it matches the colour of your car, so you have it. But you've taken a car that was involved in a fatal crash. Does your car Mark III Golf Ephesus now become a cursed car?
So what you're saying is Elvis Presley's toilet is haunted, and if you stick it in your bathroom, you'll see him on the bog. Is that what we're saying?
What happened to Elvis Presley's bog?
Yeah.
But the other thing about it is, here's the thing, right?
Imagine dying, right? Imagine dying and getting stuck to an object like that. That must be awful.
I think that was also the way.
The porcelain tape. You were talking about the porcelain tape theory, are we?
Yeah.
I think that's also the way Simply Sarah passed away as well.
Oh no!
For those not
driving
aware,
the porcelain bus.
Yes. For those not aware, now there's a very spooky sight. Imagine, if you will, a human being, but bloated beyond all parody into a grotesque abomination of lard and flesh. And her name was Simply Sarah. No, that's all Simply Sarah. And Simply Sarah would do this imitation of human cooking, where she'd get a bucket, put some vegetables in it, and then proceed to drown it in an entire supermarket's worth of mayonnaise and margarine. Yes.
Yeah.
And now, funny enough, she died from a bowel obstruction, and the last word she said was because she was vomiting feces.
Oh.
That's for a spooky story from the toilet. Tales from the crapper.
We did haunted toilets, didn't we, a few months back?
Did we?
Japanese toilet ghost.
Yeah, we did Japanese toilet ghost.
Oh, yeah.
It was covered in 14 times, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And if you answer them incorrectly, they'll give you that awful bog roll from the 1970s school toilets. That's the one. Yeah.
It's like Moaning Merkel.
Well,
you'd be better off using newspaper.
I remember in art one time we actually did run out of tracing paper, so we went to the toilet, got some of that paper, and used that.
I don't think we ever had tracing paper at school. I think we just used bog roll.
Did you not? Oh, you were deprived.
Yeah. No, we just used bog roll. We never had proper tracing paper.
Yeah,
why do it when there's rolls of it in the toilet?
Did you ever do bra rubbings when you were in school?
Not in school. No, I have done a brass rub, and I did one of a unicorn, but it wasn't in school. But I did do one of a unicorn once.
I basically set you up with an erection masturbation joke, and you just you went highbrow for once, Ian. I'm disappointed in you.
I don't get it. What's the? I don't get it.
You see,
brass rubbing. Oh.
Yeah, because your erection is like a brass, and you rub it.
Yeah,
a brass.
Yeah.
Oh right.
It's like a knob. Yeah.
He says brass. He doesn't mean prostitute.
No.
Is that noise again?
Yeah.
But
what is that noise?
What noise?
Are we ready for another spooky aviation fact?
No. Let's go for a proper story this time.
What do you mean? That was a proper story. It was spooky and it's aviation.
It was June of 2014, and Derek Broadus, Funny enough, that's Snoop Dogg's real name, Calvin Broadus. So Derek, Derek Broadus. So just imagine like Snoop Dogg's brother or something.
Nothing spooky's happened after 1999. All we get now is terrorism. Spooky stuff was pre-20th century.
Derek Broadus and his family purchased a beautiful 6-bedroom house in Westfield, New Jersey. 3 days after they closed, Derek went out to check the mail after an evening of renovations. He found the closed. When it says closed, it means exchange contract, house sold.
It goes again.
What noise?
What is that noise?
Yeah.
Noise.
It's the Halloween spooky noises it makes.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunate. Oh.
He found the expected handful of bills along with an unusual card-shaped envelope addressed simply to the new owner. While it was hand-addressed, the note inside was typed, "Allow me to welcome you to the neighborhood." It began warmly enough, but it quickly took an eerie turn. "How did you end up here? Did 657 Boulevard call you with its force within?" The letter writer wove a story of watching. Recognising the home's then nearly 110 years standing, the writer claimed his family had watched it for decades, waiting for the home's second coming. The writer's grandfather watched the house in the 1920s, their father in the 60s. Now it was their turn. "Do you know the story of the house?" the writer asked. "Do you know what lies within the walls of 657 Boulevard? Why are you here? I will find out." Back in
Why are you gay?
Back in
Right,
2018.
I've got to write down, like, train spotting is really nerdy. House watching, on the other hand, is super fucking nerdy.
Back in 2018, New York Magazine published an article detailing the stalking of the Broadus family. This chronicle was so affecting, it serves the inspiration behind Ryan Murphy's chilling new Netflix limited series, The Watcher. As we will wait for bated breath for the show to premiere on streaming later this year, here's a complete look at the real-life terrors the Broadus family faced. The first strange letter that Derek held in his hands let him know the Watcher had already been doing their job. The letter identified the minivan the Broaduses drove. It criticised them for bringing contractors in to destroy the house as it was supposed to be, and it spoke honestly of the 3 Broadus children, then 5, 8 and 10. There was, of course, no return address on the envelope. That would have been a fucking fatal error, wouldn't it? But the letter writer took glee in feeding into family speculation. "There are hundreds and hundreds of cars that drive by 657 Boulevard each day. Maybe I am in one. Look at all the windows you can see from 657 Boulevard. Maybe I'm in one. Look out for the many windows in 657 Boulevard and all the people who stroll by each day. Maybe I am one." And the letter writer promised that his correspondence would not be the last. "Let the party begin," they said, signing off with a cursive typed signature calling themselves The Watcher. I imagine he actually speaks like that, The Watcher does.
Or like Vincent Price.
Wait, is the Watcher meant to be the ghost, or is
No,
it some
it's
just
not a
random
ghost, it's just
fucking
like-
homeless dude?
It's just a creepy geezer. It's not really a ghost story.
That's some weirdo.
It's Michael Caine, and I'm a nosy neighbour.
I
Did you know?
I looked down at 657 Boulevard, and I
I
noticed they had some
noticed the following.
contractors in.
Yeah.
What is a boulevard? Is it like a cul-de-sac?
It's tree lined, isn't it? Or is that an avenue?
Is it
It actually
I
means
think that's
That's
right.
an avenue.
the different names actually mean stuff, don't they? I know I think an avenue has trees. I don't know what a boulevard
Yeah, I lived
is.
on an avenue because it had trees on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a road?
Just a road.
It's just
Right.
the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that,
It's just a road.
and a motorway?
2468.
Motorway.
It's 2 roads
that's
stuck
it.
together.
Right, 2 roads stuck together. I got you.
Yeah. At 10 p.m. that night, Derek rushed to call the Westfield Police Department. When an officer responded to the call, he inquired after any enemies the family might have. At the officer's recommendation, Derek moved some construction equipment inside, lest the Watcher decide to throw it through a window. Derek hurried back to the old house his wife Marie and the kids were still staying in. That night, the couple hastily wrote an email to the home's previous owners, John and Andrea Woods. The Broaduses asked if they had any idea of who the Watcher was, why they would have written. I asked Woods to bring me young blood, and it looks like they licked. Hold on a minute. The Broaduses asked if they had any idea of who the Watcher was and why they would have written. I asked the Woods to bring me young blood. Oh, no. So I've got to do it in the spooky book. I asked the Woods to bring me young blood, and it looks like they listened.
Hang on. I got to do that in the voice of a neighbour. Hey, yo, young blood.
Or there it goes again. Or you could do it in the style of James O'Brien. Bring me. I don't like Brexit.
Try to ignore it like Black Man ignores the fire alarm.
Like, if that was Jobby, the first letter would have been, "Oh, yo, you voted for Brexit, didn't you?"
I don't like Brexit. Orange man bad.
It wasn't until the morning that Andrew replied. She said that she and her husband had also received a strange letter a few days before they moved out. One that detailed a similar odd history of a family watching their home. But having lived there for 23 years, they'd never had any trouble before. I reckon it's the Woodses, because they want to move back there, but they want the house cheaper.
Sounds like someone dicking around to me.
The Woodses? Shouldn't that be the Woods Eye? What's the plural of Woods?
What's the plural of Woods?
Woodsy. Forest in it.
Woodses.
The plural of woods is forest.
No, woodies. That's an erection. A woodie is an erection.
One of those plural and singular is the same thing, like sheep and sheep.
Oh, I think it would be. I think you're right there, Hobbit. I think it would be just the woods, wouldn't it? The woods. Yeah. I'm not saying woodsies because it sounds like
woodsies.
The woodsies. The woods and Maria. Yeah, I think you're right there because it'd be woods apostrophe, wouldn't it, rather than woods apostrophe? Yes.
Yeah, as in pertaining to.
Yes, and Maria went to the police station together, where Chief Detective Leonard Lugo.
We go.
What?
Is Dom trying to join us?
He is. He's failing. He's texted me actually saying he's having trouble.
He's turned his mic on. He's muted.
I don't know. There's not a lot I can do.
Have you heard this detective's name? Detective Leonard Lugo. Urged Maria to keep the letters a secret even from her neighbours. Everyone on the block was a suspect. Oh well, so he's not feeding into their paranoia. It could be anybody. It could be everybody. The next two weeks were tense as the broad eye and the Broaduses. Oh God,
the Snoop Doggy Dogs.
the Snoop Dogs.
James O'Brien.
Yeah. Awaited a word from the police or the Watcher, and the next letter that arrived, Maria had swung by the house to look at same paint samples, and spying the recognisable envelope and lettering, she phoned the police. The workers have been busy, and I've been watching you unload carfuls of your personal belongings, the Watcher taunted. Have they found what is in the walls yet? In time they will.
Imagine that, right? But instead of it's in the voice of Ricky Gervais. It's like, I've seen the movers been in. Yeah. I'm into that myself.
Bongs.
The letter took care to directly address Derek and Maria. However, the writer had misspelled their names as Mr. and Mrs. Bradus. The letter went on to list the children by their birth order, calling them each by their nicknames. Fucking mother-in-law. This is the mother-in-law, isn't it?
It's the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling FBI detectives.
The shocking letter continued on in a more threatening tone. 657 Boulevard is anxious for you to move in. It has been years and years since the young blood ruled the hallways of the house. Have you found all of the secrets it holds yet? Will the young blood play in the basement? Or are they too afraid to go down there alone? I would be very afraid if I were them. It is far away from the rest of the house. If you were upstairs, you would never hear them scream.
Whoa.
Will they sleep in the attic, or will you all sleep on the second floor? Who has the bedrooms facing the street? I'll know as soon as you move in. It will help me know who is in which bedroom. Then I can plan better. All of the windows and doors in 657 Boulevard allow me to watch you and track you as you move through the house. Who am I? I am the Watcher, and I've been in control of 657 Boulevard for the better part of 2 decades now. The Woods family turned it over to you. It was their time to move on, and kindly sold it when I asked them to. I pass by many times a day. 657
Bouquet.
I pass by many times a day. 657 Boulevard is my job, my life, my obsession, and now you are too, the Brothers family. Welcome to the product of your greed. Greed is what brought the past 3 families to 657 Boulevard, and now it has brought you to me. Have a happy moving in day. You know I will be watching.
The funny thing about the Keeping Up Appearances is there was this woman in it, and her name was Mrs. Bucket, and she would insist that her name was Bouquet.
Yes.
And that was the joke. And they managed to get like a lot of mileage out of that.
Was there about 5 or 6 seasons of that? It was fucking crazy.
But not as much as Mrs. Slocum's Pussy. Surely that was the most overdone.
Wow.
Yeah, that was quite good. Yeah, but also, what's her name? Wendy Richards, wasn't it?
Wendy Richards,
she was all right.
when she was a strumpet.
Oh,
yeah, not an old hag like she was in EastEnders, wasn't she?
No. I have a spooky aviation story for you. So since the 1940s, air traffic controllers at London's Heathrow have reported a translucent female figure on the runway 27R motorway, arms outstretched as if guiding aircraft. She is said to be the ghost of a woman killed during WWII when a Wellington bomber crashed on approach. Radar once tracked her heat signature before vanishing.
After that, Derek and Maria stopped taking their kids to the new house. They began to doubt when and even if they would move in. As they spiralled in indecision, a third letter came a few weeks later. 657 Boulevard is missing you. For all that, Westfield was a quiet, idyllic... What?
That's just like really rubbing it in now, isn't it?
He's fucking driven them nuts, and now he's just fucking ratcheting up. I can't help but think that maybe this could have all been avoided if they put some cameras in the house.
Yeah, exactly. It just takes one doorbell camera, and that's it's over. And it's just it.
This episode brought to you by Ring Doorbell cameras.
Yeah, exactly.
They had Ring Doorbell in 2014, didn't they? It's been around a while.
I don't know.
They did.
Camera doorbells have been around longer than Ring doorbells.
Or just CCTV. They could have had like a discreet CCTV. Yeah. Or ask the police for advice. Yeah.
Motion detector.
Yeah.
Hey, I found out there was this thing, like, did you know you can get these Internet of Thing locks for doors? So when you put a physical key in and turn it, but then because it's an Internet of Things, right, it can decide to not work. And the reason I know about this is there's a channel, Gamers Nexus, and the guy decided for his studio, because it's got valuable equipment in there, to get these locks. And he rang up the company saying, I can't get into my office. And the guys were saying, the reason you can't get into your office is we're not paying the developer of these locks his retainer anymore. So the last update he did broke all of these locks. And you can't use your lock because we're not going to pay him.
Call a locksmith. And I saw another one like that.
Yeah, it's just.
I was thinking of another story that was a bit like this.
Is that story finished now? Then
no. We're only halfway through, but Hobbit just decided.
There's a bit with right. So the other bit which was similar to that is AWS cloud services went down for a while, and half the internet went down with it.
Yeah.
And it turns out there's these people, right, who spend a subscription. I think they pay like $80 a month to this mattress company, which sends their data, and it's got like microphones to record all your farts and stuff. and they sent it to Amazon, and they were getting really hot because in the default mode it was just like, yeah, turn heating to maximum because I can't connect to Amazon.com. Imagine, like, you're sending like hundreds of megabytes a day of telemetry data. I think I'm saying like 3.7 gigabytes of data to Amazon. It's just like, well, they're just recording everybody's farts, aren't they? It's like every time you sort of moan or have a nightmare in your thing, it's just like the microphones are picking it up, and so somebody in Amazon's probably having a wank listening to people squeaking their springs.
What if you do a silent one?
Well,
yeah, you need smell vision for that. Silent and deadly.
The microphones won't pick it up by nature of it being silent. So you'll have to
smelt it. It was he who dealt it.
But maybe you got thermometers in the mattress because it's got heaters and it's got thermostats. So you can like detect like there's been a heat signature in the middle of the mattress. Maybe it's got skid mark detectors too.
What if you pissed on it?
Well, then they'd probably short out because water and electronics don't mix.
So,
oh man.
For all that,
imagine you need an internet connection. Can you imagine explaining to like people like Victor Meldrew and others from the 1990s, like, you're going to need a broadband internet connection for your mattress, and if Amazon's web service, Amazon's the place where we buy everything now. So anyway, if Amazon's web service,
what's an Amazon?
Down,
what, the Amazon rainforest?
What if you say like you're a bit of a tramp and you pull one out of a skip and you try and use it at home and it goes no because your email doesn't work.
Yeah, you got to plug it in, and if it doesn't have an internet connection, it just makes like the temperature go maximum.
No, it's just registered to the old user, so you're not allowed to use it.
It's like an electric blanket, except it's really expensive and it gets way hotter, so you can cook your backside.
Is it really that difficult to plug something in and turn it on?
Apparently so.
Okay. Anyway, for all that, Westfield was a quiet, idyllic locale. It ranked as America's 30th safest town in 2014. Buying a home there was widely regarded as a treacherous ordeal. There was harsh competition for homes in the area, so I think we're coming towards like what the motive is. And a lot of ego went into the acquisition of these expensive lots. The watcher himself decreed, "The boulevard used to be the street to live on. You made it if you live on the boulevard." As 657. It's a theatre kid, isn't it? It's gotta be, isn't it?
Yeah.
At 657 Boulevard could easily be considered the grandest home in the neighbourhood. The Broaduses began to wonder if their stalker was someone who was bitter over losing the bidding war. The Woods countered this theory, saying of their other interested buyers, one backed out for medical reasons, the other were found a different house. Andrea posed instead that it could be someone living in the neighbourhood. Well,
you think it's someone living in a neighbourhood terrorising us? What with having intimate details on our when we open and close our door?
Surely it's someone who lives about a state over, shouldn't it? Don't you reckon?
I think it's somebody that lives in Zanzibar and they've just been like doing it for a laugh.
Yeah. It was a good theory to go on. The letters had been processed in Kearney, the distribution centre of northern New Jersey. The first letter had been postmarked before the sale of the house was made public, and just one day following the arrival of contractors. Most of the renovations were interior, and a large sampling of neighbours said there was no excessive noises from the work. Details cited in the letter implied the author could only notice them if they were observing from behind the house or right next door. The sense of looming danger had Derek and Maria searching for their own answers. At a neighbourhood barbecue, a man who lived 2 doors down, John Schmidt, told Derek he could well be a German Hobbit. What do you reckon? Is this very German? Is it very German behaviour? All of this.
What was his first name? Helmut or something like that.
John.
Why did you move into this neighbourhood? We don't do that here in Germany.
told Derek about the Langford family. He spoke about the 90-something Peggy who lived with several of her children.
Why did you take your bins out on the wrong day? We don't do that in Germany.
Alice Clark, who lived with several of her children, all of whom were in their 60s. He described the family as strange yet harmless, but he went on to mention Michael Langford, who was a bearded, unemployed Boo Radley character. I do not know what a Boo Radley character is.
Oh, the Americans like to use the term milk toast.
Yeah.
Oh, diddly.
Boo Radley. Boo Radley.
Yeah.
You know it's going to come up with the Boo Radleys. Wake Up, It's a Beautiful Morning, which I fucking can't stand that song. Boo Radley is from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh.
Oh, diddly.
He's the weird neighbour that lives on the same street.
Did Fairground Attraction ever do more than that one song?
No.
Oh, that's a shame because I like that song.
Did. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. It was shit though, but they did do more. There was more than that one song. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I
think that Got to Be Perfect was recorded in Chipping Norton Studios, or it might have been Shipton, because I think Blur did a lot of their albums in Shipton.
You should have dropped a fucking bomb on that studio then, because that song was shit.
So
I think XTC was there as well.
XTC, I don't know any of their work.
Madonna.
Before my time. Madonna.
Sergeant
yeah.
Rocky's gonna help me. That's XTC, isn't it?
Madonna's shit. You like Madonna?
No, I'm just saying these are people that have been at Chipping Norton Studios. Huh? It's it's neither here nor there. It's just these are used to be the old town school, but then they converted it into a studio. Are we ready for another spooky
we still haven't
aviation
finished yet,
flight
Hobbit. Can I finish? Can I finish?
There's another 2 hours to go.
Fucking hell! We're really edging this fucking mail thing.
No, I want to say this right. That the point of a spooky story is it keeps.
Quite a bit left. There is rather a lot left. So. All in all,
do we need an intermission?
Do you want me to skim a bit?
Yeah.
I'll just read out.
Yeah, just tell us what happens. What happens to the Watcher in the end?
So was he a neighbourhood?
Did you get away with it?
I know spoilers. They didn't move in there. So they said about Michael Langford Detective Lugo spoke to him. He was aware of the Langfords. Lugo admitted it was likely Michael as the culprit, a lack of evidence meant that, barring a confession, there was nothing they could do. So Broadus's search for evidence. 2 former FBI agents were brought into the case, including one who served as the inspiration for Clarice Starling in Silence of the Lambs.
I've never seen that film.
Oh, okay. So do you want? So this is the psychological profile. So the other ex-agent, Robert Lenihan, discerned the letter writer displayed techniques used by older individuals, including an M/M Bradus address and double spacing. Lenihan had suggested the writer was probably a voracious reader due to the stylisation and less macho in regards to lack of profanity amidst the words. While Lenihan didn't believe the Watcher would follow through in any of their threats, he did notice a few typos and errors, implying an amount of erraticism. Additionally, Lenihan described a seething anger towards the wealthy. He suggested turning an eye towards any former housekeepers of 657 Boulevard, as they or their kin might be bitter they couldn't afford the home. So they focused on the Langfords. So they sent a letter to the Langfords about a plan to tear the house down to provoke a response, but got nothing. A second interview with Michael went nowhere. Of course, there's the blah, blah, blah. Oh, so there's all that. Have been renovated to include a new alarm system. Derek looked into trained German shepherds and searched for military veterans to work in the yard every day. But was this the kind of life they wanted to leave? lead. The Watcher's words only got more unhinged. 657 Boulevard is turning on me. It is coming after me. I don't understand why. What spell did you cast on it? It used to be my friend, and now it is my enemy. I am in charge of 657 Boulevard. It is not in charge of me. I will fend off its bad things and wait for it to become good again. It will not punish me. I will rise again. I will be patient and wait for this to pass. And for you to bring the young blood back to me. 657 Boulevard needs young blood. It needs you. Come back. Let the young blood play again like I once did. Let the young blood sleep in 657 Boulevard. Stop changing it and let it alone. What a
I really don't care for this 2468 motorway cover.
So what else have we got? So what else?
Is it finished yet?
Fucking loads more.
So you don't say.
No, it's done. The story was never uncovered. So anyway, we got ourselves a spooky
6 months after receiving the first letter, they decided to sell. Since they'd renovated so much, they listed it for more than they originally paid. But the beautiful home was stained by a flood of rumours as to why it had been left empty.
Right there.
Partial disclosure was...
Woodroses.
So basically,
if you're listening to me.
Yeah. The woods...
You know Woodwoses.
The Woodsies Woses.
The Woodwoses.
I've got a message from Dom. He says, I give up. Discord sucks balls. So
it certainly does, doesn't it?
Correct. Unfortunately, the Today Show picked up the creepy stories a few weeks later. Their tale of terror had gone viral, and now news trucks were camped outside. Hundreds of media requests reached the Broaduses, but they turned down every single one. They fled to a friend's beach house and sat down with their kids to explain the situation.
Beach house.
Yeah. So blah blah blah. So new pressure on the Westfield Police Department. Veteran detective Baron Shambliss. Fucking hell, sounds like something out of a book, doesn't he? While he uncovered that Michael Langfield had been diagnosed as schizophrenic in his younger years, all of his neighbours assured Shambliss that it presented itself merely as strange acts of kindness. Oh, that ultra rare version of schizophrenia where people are really nice for no reason. Have you ever heard of this one, Hobbit? Or Fraser or anybody?
No.
No, and I'm sort of I'm praying to the Woodwoses as we speak to say to distract us from this story.
There's obviously like there's that other kind of psychopathy, where people are just like they're just dead set on being nice to everyone and giving all their money away. That kind of psychopathy.
Yeah. Oh, I thought there could be suicidal empathy.
I suppose it could be.
Now listener.
Oh,
now
so
listener,
Shambliss turned his attention to Michael's sister. She's a real estate agent, Hobbit, not one of those fake estate agents. She's a real estate agent.
I hate virtual estate agents.
Testing off a plastic water bottle showed she was on a DNA match. So then it's not her. Investigation review reduced to nothing. The Broaduses dove back into their own search. Asked around the block if anyone recognised the handwriting. They asked the security firm to look into handwriting magic. They spent some fucking money on this, didn't they? Forensic linguist Robert Leonard was brought in to find out similarities with online forums. Nothing turned up any leads. But fucking hell, this is actually... We could do an episode on this one.
We are doing an episode on this.
I mean, it sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not the Halloween special, is it? This is the 657 Boulevard or whatever it is, isn't it? This is what we're covering tonight.
Well, that's it. I'll just.
Yeah. How long can Hemi go without getting to the fucking point?
Yeah, Treehouse of Hobbit 6. I thought this was. That's why I came on tonight.
I knew it was
657 Boulevard.
So where are they now? Today, the Broad-Eye have climbed. Oh, fucking journalists have climbed out from under the constant fear.
Rock, do you think a Woodwose would fly on a 7? Hang on, I can spell it. 787 Dreamliner ?
However, they still face the effects left behind by the Watcher. They continue to rent 657, but the rent doesn't cover the mortgage. The kids are bullied in school, and their reputation continues to be maligned by rumours.
The answer is a Woodwose would not board a 787 Dreamliner. The Woodwose would sooner sprout wings of oak and soar on the breadth of north wind than surrender to the sterile hum of the composite fuselages and LED cabin gloom. Consider the scent of jet fuel. What? That doesn't get into it. We know this for a fact because the 787 Dreamliner does not draw air in from the turbine air intake. It uses electric compressors on the fuselage to bring in clean air, not from the wings.
Come on then, Ian. What have you got?
Well, I'll tell you what. Then it's not. This one doesn't go on as long as 657 Boulevard, but this is the Enfield Monster, is what it's called, and it goes something like this. In 1973, a man in Enfield, Illinois, told reporters that he saw a weird little creature lurking in his yard. Per the Mount Vernon Register News resident Henry McDonald stated, it had 3 legs on it, a short body, a short little arms, and 2 pink eyes, as big as flashlights. The police later found scratches on the door screen and footprints that looked like a dog, but with 6 toes. If they do find it, McDonald said in the newspaper, they will find more than one, and it won't be from this planet, I can tell you that. To this day, no explanation has ever been found. The end. Yeah?
Hmm.
Snappy.
What was it?
Short but
Chupacabra?
snappy.
The Woodwose would like the Concorde, apparently.
Yeah.
Evil children are a familiar trope in horror movies, but finding possessed tykes in a I fucking hate journalists. But finding possessed tykes in a police report is far more rare. The trouble started when Latoya Ammons...
Does tyke sound like a slur?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, you little tyke. Yeah.
Well, the trouble started when Latoya Ammons... Maybe she does
Latoya
have tykes.
Jackson.
Maybe Latoya does have tykes, who knows?
Latoya.
Her children moved into a rented home in Gary, Indiana in November 2011. Paranormal encounters followed suit. There were ghostly shadows, phantom dog barks, physical attacks by invisible beings, and a mysterious oil that seemed to drip off furniture. White people don't season their furniture. Then in April 2012, a demonic force attacked...
Oh, no.
Attacked Latoya's 7-year-old
That's not
son.
oil.
It's ectoplasm. No, it's not ectoplasm. It's wallpaper paste. Well, it might be something else. Latoya's 7-year-old son during a visit with a family is... A demonic force attacked Latoya's 7-year-old son during a visit with a family physician. After being thrown across the room, the boy in front of nurses, social workers and paramedics, who all reported seeing the same thing, glided back... Glided? Is glided a word?
Yes.
Glided backwards up a wall while growling and gurgling.
I don't know how you glide backwards up a wall.
You can if you're demon possessed. Even Charles Austin. Even Charles Austin.
I think I'd rather use the term floated rather than glided in that case.
Yeah.
Oh,
Floater is a turd that won't flush, isn't it?
Even Charles Austin, a police captain and skeptic, called the home's basement a portal to hell after investigating the case. Photos he took of the house disappeared from his phone. A threatening voice yelled, "You out of here!" through his AM/FM radio. You out of here.
You out of here. Oh, okay. So
you gotta
get out
of
here. Yeah.
You out of here. That's what it said. You out of here.
You out of here.
You out of here. You out of here, son.
Chocolate.
And the driver's seat in his car started moving backwards and forwards by itself while he stood outside the vehicle. After a series of blessings and exorcisms, Latoya Ammons and her family left the house. In 2014, famed ghost hunter Zach Bagans purchased the cursed property, only to knock it down after paranormal activity became too intense.
Killjoy. What a wanker.
Did that stop the activity then by knocking it down? Like,
well, they ain't got else to play in anymore, have they?
Well, wouldn't they just be playing in the dirt? I don't know. Like, does it?
What is it now? A car park or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this one then? When diver Ben McDaniel descended into the water of Vortex Spring, a large dive park, and bend over, a large dive park and underwater cave near Ponce de Leon, Florida.
Dick.
He knew it wasn't going to be an easy plunge. Once the I fucking hate journalists. Can I just say how much I hate journalists and the fucking language they use? Plunge. One narrowing tunnel below the surface, even sealed by a locked gate with a key available only to divers experienced enough to handle its challenges. With the tightest spots in the cave measuring just 10 inches from floor to ceiling, the only way out is the way you came in. McDaniel went down but never came back up. Recovery divers searched every inch of the cave. They explored hundreds of feet beyond the end of the cave map, squeezing through 10-inch spaces. They found just 2 decompression tanks belonging to McDaniel, but not McDaniel himself, and no other signs that he'd been there. No scrapes on the limestone, no feeding fish, and no disturbed silt. His disappearance remains a mystery.
Peculiar.
He found his way into the hollow earth, you know.
Yeah.
Right, this one then. The Axe Murder House. The Villisca Axe Murder House in Villisca, Iowa is a well-known tourist attraction for ghost hunters and horror lovers alike. The site of a gruesome, unsolved 1912 murder in which 6 children and 2 adults had their skulls completely crushed by the axe of an unknown perpetrator. It was purchased in 1994 and restored to its 1912 condition and converted into a tourist destination. It costs $428 a night to stay at the old haunted home, where visitors always report strange paranormal experiences such as visions of a man with an axe roaming the halls or the faint screams of children. Yeah, so there you go. Do you stay there? No, you wouldn't, Hobbit.
Well, not for that price. No, I wouldn't. But you're never going to hear the story of the haunted.
There's more to it. I'll go on now. Yeah, go on.
I was going to say, you're never going to hear the story of the haunted Travelodge room for £39 a night, are you?
And it's haunted by a ghost in a shell suit.
But there's a bit more. There's a little bit more. But in November of 2014, because there was an advert in between paragraphs, so I thought it'd finished. But no. But in November of 2014, the haunting took a darker turn. Robert Stephen Larson Jr., 37, of Rhinelander, Wisconsin, was on a regular recreational paranormal visit with friends when true horror struck. His companions found him stabbed in the chest and apparently self-inflicted wound, and they called 911, and Larson was brought to a nearby hospital before being helicoptered to Crichton University Medical Center in Omaha.
Obama.
Omaha.
Omaha.
Yeah, I don't know. Omaha.
Yeah.
The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office said Larson
I do struggle with those old Indian names.
Yeah. The self-inflicted injury at about 12:45 a.m., which is around the same time as the 1912 axe murders took place in the house. Larson recovered from his injuries, but has never spoken publicly about what occurred on that day.
So you say, John murdered Jane.
Oh, shut up.
For Martin Lynn, the owner of the home, the incident was very upsetting. Its publicity is not exactly the kind of publicity you desire to have. I don't want people thinking that when they come to visit the Villisca Axe Murder House, something's going to happen to them that's going to make them do something like that. Well, if you were going to go anywhere to make you do something like that, the Axe Murder House might be a good place to probably. Anyway, Portugal. The house remains open for tourist visits and overnight stays today. So there we go.
Speaking of Greek names, we shall play the classic clip. Have you ever heard this one, Ian?
Portugal take
Omaha.
on Greece in the big opener. Now let's get a Greek point of view from the Greek daily newspaper. Eleftheris Typos. Goodness me, I hope I pronounced that right. And let's say a very good morning to next guest, Georgia Kapop. Oh, hold on. Georgia Kapopoulos. Oh, George, I'm sorry. I'm struggling with I always have struggled with Greek names, George. Good morning.
Good morning. You didn't do too badly.
He didn't do too badly.
The classic. I do struggle with those Greek names.
Kakakopoulos, yeah. Kakakopoulos.
I think everyone does, unless you're Greek.
Sped West said it was Jimmy Savile's birthday yesterday.
And was it?
Well, yeah, that's what he said. So I assume,
I
assume he's not lying.
No, it's Halloween. I think his birthday is Halloween. Actually, maybe Google that. I think Jimmy Savile's birthday is the 31st.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Fred West's birthday.
Oh,
no,
maybe
Sped
West.
West. Sped West did the comment. He said it was Jimmy Savile's birthday yesterday.
No, I think it's tomorrow actually, but I might be wrong. But I'm sure it's tomorrow.
No, 29th of October. 29th of October.
Is it? All right. Okay. Hold my hands up.
Yeah.
I didn't know when it was. Yeah. Nice. So, anyone got any more spooky stories or anything?
I bet you're going to get involved in this episode other than talking about...
I think you...
Wow, I'm glad you asked about that, because have you ever heard of the haunted hangar of RAF Montrose? I do struggle with those Scottish names.
Montrose.
Yes. I do struggle with them Scottish names.
you say, but it was all right of it.
Yeah.
This Scottish airfield, Britain's first military aerodrome, is home to the ghost of Lieutenant Desmond Arthur, killed in a 1913 flying accident. Desmond Arthur. Killed in
surname.
Is Lieutenant Desmond Arthur. He's one of those. You got to watch out for those people that got two first names as a surname,
like Peter Duncan.
Yeah, and what's his name? Robert Llewellyn.
Yeah.
Killed in a 1913 flying accident. His apparition has been seen. Yeah. Walking through locked hangar doors. What about Brandon Lee?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee. Yeah.
Ian Lee.
Yeah. Stuart Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Stuart Lee. Stuart Lee.
Yeah.
You know Stuart Lee. He goes from one camera to the other, making the same joke. Stuart Lee.
Yeah, you know
That's
Stuart Lee.
Works.
And then he'll flog it to death. Then at the very end, he'll remind you of the joke he's flogged to the death. You know, the Stuart Lee.
Boy George.
Yeah. Boy isn't a name.
George Michael.
George Michael. Yeah.
That's a false name.
George Michael, pop it up.
That's not his real name, is it?
It's George Yost. George Yost, something in it. I can't remember.
George Yost.
I do struggle with those Greek names.
Happy Snaps.
Suzuki.
Car crash.
Suvlaki. Killed in a 1913 flying accident. His apparition has been seen walking through the locked hangar doors.
I wonder if we'll see George Michael's ghost in that toilet in London.
Toilet, yeah, or in the Range Rover.
Still me off before you go.
Yeah.
Right, George Michael, born Georgios Kyriakos Panayiotou. I do struggle with those Greek names.
Still wearing his leather flying helmet. Not George Michael, but Douglas Desmond Arthur.
He used to have his leather flying helmet out in the toilets, didn't he?
Yeah, I suppose he did, yeah. Well, some would say that the landing gear was retracted.
He had his landing gear out in the toilet.
Yeah.
He retracted it.
Pilots report the aircraft engine starting by themselves at 3:33 a.m. the witching hour. Oh, that's the exact time. But worse than that, That was the exact time of his fatal crash. Ha 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 ha.
Was that it then?
Yeah, you done.
I was trying to breathe out as much as possible with doing that. I'm dizzy now.
That was it. Then the aircraft started by themselves at 3:33.
I do have more spooky aviation stories.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, this one we might have done before, but let me read it out and then you guys can be the judge of whether or not. Bermuda Triangle's Flight 19 on December the 5th. No, it's the 5th of December, 1945. 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers vanished without a trace. Their compasses span wildly.
The 5th of December.
Yeah. Pilots reported milk-like seas and the ocean looks strange. The final transmission, don't come after us. They look like they're from outer space. Even the rescue plane sent after them disappeared. Oh, that is actually quite... So here's one story I've heard about, theory I've heard about the Bermuda Triangle. Marsh gas in the Sargasso Sea, occasionally it ferments and then all this methane gas comes up and you got carbon dioxide too. And
does the methane gas cause a Fata Morgana?
Is it?
It does.
Some gas over Venus.
Is it anything like the hairy triangle?
But they did this experiment showing like a ship hull inside a tank of water. I'll bear with me in a minute. Yes,
from the 1970s.
Yes, that was a common problem.
How many people have gone missing
then.
in Hamberlin's hairy triangle?
How many people have gone missing in Emmanuel's hairy triangle? So
the plane went missing there.
Now, the thing is, they showed in this experiment, it says, like, yeah, if you turn the sea fizzy, then the buoyancy of these ships is affected and they can sink. But, how does that explain...
Well. Yeah.
Yeah, but how... Yeah, and I was going to say, how does, like, bubbly seas affect compasses? It doesn't.
No.
Hobbit,
the debunkers were hoping you weren't going to make that particular point.
Yeah.
Right. So you know there aren't any ghosts wearing shell suits.
Yeah.
It's not the same with dolls. So
what?
So okay.
Oh.
So okay. There's a haunted. This is about a haunted frozen Elsa doll. So new things can be haunted.
Yeah, but that's not a shell suit.
Hang on, I was just reading this one, but go on.
Oh, go on then. Do you want to do it then, Ian?
No, you go on.
Okay. The doll recited phrases from the movie Frozen and sang "Let It Go" when a button on its necklace was pressed. For 2 years, let it go.
No, its pearl necklace was.
Well, to be fair, they did try and let the doll go, but we'll get there. For 2 years, it did that in English. Mother Emily Madonia said in 2015. It started doing alternating between Spanish and English. There wasn't a button that changed these. It was just random. The family had owned the doll for more than 6 years and never changed the batteries. Ooh, that's a bit creepy. The mother says the doll would randomly begin to speak and sing. Didn't this happen to a Buzz Lightyear as well? I'm sure.
It's probably an urban myth. It's probably an urban myth, and it's happened to different dolls, but no one can actually pinpoint who the doll belonged to.
Well, they're saying here it's Emily Madonia.
Yeah, but with a name.
Is that why they got rid of teletext, because it would keep going into Spanish?
Yeah.
Randomly.
The family decided. The family decided. Yeah.
Madonia, so called APR2D22. Houston News. Do you want to take over? Are you back with us now? Go on.
At that point, no, I was thinking. I didn't cut out. At that point,
Elsa.
Right,
I thought you got.
No, it's just like because kids wouldn't do that.
The Weeble got you.
At that point,
come and get you.
At that point, Elsa ceased to sing the English rendition of "Let It Go" altogether, speaking only in Spanish when pressed. The family then double-bagged the bizarre doll and placed it at the bottom of their garbage, which was taken out on garbage day. They went on a trip shortly after. Why can't they say bin day, for fuck's sake? They went on a trip shortly after, but then when they returned, Elsa too had come back, and it was waiting in the back garden of their home. This time, the family mailed Elsa to a family friend in Minnesota, who taped the haunted doll to the front bumper of his truck. It doesn't seem to have made its way back to Houston yet, as Houston. I always have to say Houston because of Superman 2. Superman 2.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah, Houston.
Or Houston.
Yeah, as per Madonia's latest February Facebook update on the creepy doll. There you go.
And there you go. A deadly exorcism.
God,
So it's a debunk then.
Yeah.
We're reading the same one, but this is relevant because it's near. It looks like this is where I used to live. So in August 2016 in North London, 26-year-old Kennedy wife began acting strange and aggressively following pain and aggressive following a pain in his throat. He reportedly bit his father, threatened to cut off his own penis, Hobbit, and complained of a python or snake inside him before his family restrained bed.
So was he going to cut off his own penis because he wanted a snake inside of him? Maybe.
Oh.
Hang on, didn't we cover that story? And then, like, the coroner and the judge said, yeah, basically, so you did a murder, but we're going to let you off. we think you served enough time. And that was like the only story of like a murder in the UK where the judge says, yeah, you can go. I mean, I know it's a murder and that's like a felony offence, but you don't have to serve prison time.
Well, I don't know, but we haven't actually come to a murder in the story yet.
Yeah.
So, the BBC reported the family then set about attempting to cure Kennedy through restraint and prayer over the next 3 days. His brother Colin told police it's clear that that thing was in him. What we believed it was a demon because it was not natural. It was clearly trying to kill him, he said.
Well, this family are clearly bigoted.
Well, we had to restrain him from himself. It was clear if we didn't restrain him, he could have tried to harm people or our family. Kennedy had been bound to his bed for 3 days without medical attention when his brother called emergency service explaining that Kennedy was complaining of dehydration.
So they tied him to a bed for 3 days and didn't give him any water?
Yeah, then he had dehydration. Work that one out, if you will.
You don't die from being tied to a bed for 3 days, do you?
Well, if you're not having anything to drink, then he will die eventually. He appears to have developed breathing issues and pronounced dead at 10:17 a.m. So Hobbit, you might be right.
Maybe the family are completely innocent. Maybe the snake was eating his guts. I don't remember this one.
I do. No, it was like he ate a funny meal, and then the family says, "Yeah, he's demon possessed." So we've chained him to our bed for 3 days until he died. He had a possessed Chinese meal.
Yeah, we're there though.
What is the charge? Eating a meal, a possessed Chinese meal?
Yeah. While police were at
was
the
it
house,
a succulently possessed? Was it a succulent possessed Chinese meal?
A succulent possessed meal.
Whilst police were at the house, Colin allegedly carried out an attempted resurrection by chanting and praying for Mr. Ife. All 7 of Kennedy's Ife's family members were accused of manslaughter, false imprisonment, and causing or allowing the death of a vulnerable adult. Post-mortem examination revealed that over 60 wounds, including a bite to Kennedy's body and his father. Kenneth Ife, along with 4 of his brothers, sustained injuries as well. Kenneth told jurors that he ordered his son to take shifts and used overwhelming force, but denied that he had an association with a cult and secret societies. And that is roughly after 4 days jury deliberation, 7 family members were cleared of charges. So yeah, I think you would have covered that one before, but I can't remember it.
Because I remember reading about like the coroner's report and the trial and stuff, and it was just like, yeah, so you're all guilty of murder of your son or your brother.
Oh, Hobbit, the next one's right up your street. So scroll down to dead animals in the walls.
Wow, it's funny you mentioned that, because I was going to say, did you know that, hang on, Suvarnabhumi Airport in Bangkok is one of the busiest airports in the world? Huh? But, and right, get this right, it doesn't stop the transport hub from also holding the title of the most haunted place in Thailand. Or is that Thailand?
Their ghosts are weird in Thailand. You read any of the folklore about ghosts in Thailand?
Oh, actually, I heard this story recently. So, did you know there's like this ongoing war between Thailand and Cambodia?
No.
Again, still.
Well, yeah. So there's a ceasefire at the moment, but the Cambodians have been complaining because the Thai have been broadcasting on the radio on these big PA systems at the Cambodian border, high-pitched whistling and moaning and rattling of chains and other ghostly sounds, and it's spooking the Cambodian soldiers. And there's like, you got to stop this. So I think they're either appealing to Korea or Vietnam, who's like the neutral third party mediator, to say like, hey, can you stop playing the spooky ghost stories on the border? Can you knock it off, bro? It's not funny. It's not cool,
bro. Can you just not?
Could you just not do that, buddy? Could you not? And yeah, so although imagination tends to draw something old and dusty when you hear the word haunted, Suvarnabhumi is relatively new. It started operating in 2006. Oh, there's Americans writing it then. Anyway, so it's been going for 20 years. But it turned out the land under the airport used to be... Oh, is it an Indian burial ground? It's an ancient burial.
You moved the tombstones, but you didn't bury the bodies.
Dances with Thai green curry has been buried there. Work crews had to drain a marshland called Cobra Swamp. Oh, that's what up, tubes. To prepare the land pilot.
Cobra Swamp, bath, isn't that? Isn't that his bath?
Cobra Swamp. I believe there's a brand of soap named after that. It's for corpses where you smell them and go, damn, that corpse smells good. Cobra Swamp was drained, and mysterious events began to occur from the very first days of work. Wailing, creepy screams, and even classic music. Classic music? I assume they mean classical music. Came out of nowhere. Some builders
rock, like Fortunate Son or something like that.
Oh, do you think they were playing classic Bollywood
Billy
stuff?
Genesis, something like that.
You know when you go to like a curry house and they play that. I always like that when I go to get it.
Play Charlie adverts.
Yeah, well, you know when you've gone to a curry house and they're playing that.
Always tell your mum before you go above a creepy kebab shop.
And it's just
Charlie
like,
says,
oh yeah,
Charlie says, don't go up those stairs above that kebab shop.
I believe it's called Now This Is Music to Eat Poppadoms by, and it's really nice. So this swamp, right? They had classic music, classic Bollywood music coming out, right? Some builders refused to continue.
There's a burning question in the chat for you. It's Hobbit. If the sea was made from wee, would the fish smell different?
You'd have to ask the Norwegians, because I mean, don't they ferment fish in wee? Lutefisk.
How much wee is in the sea?
Yeah.
If the fish have been there forever, surely all of the sea is wee. And how old is the Earth? 5,000 years? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yes. So the builders refused to continue construction because they were too scared of evil forces. I mean, sorry, boss, I can't come to work today. I'm scared of
got the builders in. I can't come to work today.
The
mermaids are harassing me. Yeah.
The scary ghosts say, I can't come to work today. No, I can't. The spooky ghosts at the airport construction site. Yeah. The locals believe they had angered the entities who were sleeping beneath the new airport. That's why 99 Thai monks were invited to perform a ritual. Together they chanted.
Thai monks.
Chanting around the airport, saying, "Bad ghosts, go away. Come fly to Bali."
Another day. That's pretty good.
99 Thai monks flying to Honolulu. They're gonna go on first class. That's the stipulation for doing the work. Yeah, so the 99 Thai monks got there, and
why 99?
Well, that's
why not 100? Is it cheaper to do 99?
They didn't have 100. They didn't have 100 in the monastery.
Well, you see, the tax bracket goes up if you get over 100. That's all right.
You have to pay them more, do you?
Yeah. Well, you know, the Thai bureaucracy is quite famous for that. If you get 100 monks, then they whack it up to 40%. So they were able to keep it to 25% by doing it that way. And together they chanted for the airport authorities. What? So together they chanted for the airport authorities decided to fill the mysterious request. Oh, they chanted for 9 weeks to clear all the bad vibes. The ceremony was almost finished, but suddenly a random man interrupted.
9 weeks, all expenses paid. Was the Hobbit.
Yeah, exactly. But suddenly a random man interrupted. Well, it still works out cheaper than hiring 100 monks for 2 weeks.
Oh no, they're gonna have to start again, aren't they? This guy interrupts and they're like, "Oh, fuck's sake, gotta start all again."
Came in there and says, "Oi guys, I got a question. All right, 99 monks, do sharks sleep?"
Yeah.
And you see. Now, this man came up to the monks and he says, "I've been possessed by one of the local entities." Because that's a Thai voice, you see. Yeah. His message was pretty clear. You should build
a whoopsie on the carpet.
Yeah, you should build a proper spirit house to guarantee the smooth operation of the airport.
Spirit house.
Is this some euphemism for like a ladyboy bar, the spirit house?
Yeah.
And it's like, have Tiger Balm penis wine. It makes your erection last all night.
Didn't whether they might be giants do that song? Build a spirit house in your soul.
Build a spirit house in your Thai airport.
Spirit bar house, a spirit bath house and sauna.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, you know, got to get the vapors going.
For bi-curious men.
So smooth operation.
Did anybody see that curious picture about Richard Gere surrounded by a group of rather large black men?
No.
Who he wants to import into America.
Was he?
I don't know what reason.
Was he reciting a passage from the Quran about when another individual was surrounded by 30 swarthy men?
Yeah.
Now, onwards to the next bit, right? It says here, so having said that about the spirit house, he fainted. Ooh. But, and you'll be pleased to hear this, right? Later, the guy woke up feeling normal and conscious.
Normal and conscious. That's good.
Normal and conscious. He woke up feeling conscious. It's like, I was unconscious, but I've woken up and I feel conscious now and normal. Well, normal as you can.
I'm no longer an NPC.
I feel normal as a Thai man can feel normal. The airport authorities decided to fulfill the mysterious request.
Didn't tell you that normal was the ladyboy that he was accompanied by.
He's feeling normal. Yeah, it's the name of the bar girl I've picked up. She's called Normal.
Normally.
Spirit houses are part of Thai traditional beliefs. Landowners build nice tiny shrines to establish friendships with invisible entities who might inhabit their plots of land. So if you ever find yourself at the Bangkok airport, don't forget to check out this artifact. As well as the churning of the ocean, the remarkable sculptures that depict the ancient Hindu myth. This story is basically about
if you go into
Thailand.
Bangkok. If you're going to Bangkok, you're obviously going there to look at the spirit houses, aren't you?
Oh, I mean, you go kickboxing, spirit houses.
Yeah.
You might get a suit made. I think that's. Oh yeah, and you go and visit the temples.
Yeah.
Now,
have a sex holiday as well.
So that's all they did is make some statues, and that was it.
Yeah. So they built a spirit house in the airport, and but no, that's it. That's my story about the spooky Thai airport. Ooh,
spooky.
Vincent Price telling you travel advice.
I got one that happened on Halloween night 2008.
Oh, that would be an excellent segment. Travel advice with Vincent Price.
I got one here.
Yep.
On Halloween night 2008, 15-year-old Laura Buxton was babysitting her two younger siblings in her home in South Yorkshire, England, when the children's parents, Andrew and Lindsay, went out for the evening to celebrate Halloween with some friends. Little did they know that this would be the
covered in ectoplasm.
Her hair was matted with spunk when she got home. That you've heard it before. No, but little did they know that this would be the last Halloween that they would spend with their children. At around 6:30 p.m, while Laura was handing out sweets to trick-or-treaters, a man dressed as a woman approached the house and rang the doorbell. When Laura opened the door, he forced his way in and grabbed both of the children. Laura screamed for help as the man, who had a pillowcase full of sweets, ran out of the front door with the children over his shoulder. Police arrived soon afterwards and launched a massive manhunt for the suspect.
This sounds like bollocks.
Tragically, no, this is true. But tragically, the children were never found. The bodies were discovered 3 days later in a nearby lake.
Oh.
The most disturbing part of the case is the man who did this, Gary Ridgway, was actually a family friend. He had been watching the children for several weeks prior to the attack, and he had even been in their home on several occasions. Gary was eventually sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the kidnapping and murder of the two children.
How about a Florida horror story? Friends noticed that Danielle Harkins, a 35-year-old school teacher near St. Petersburg, Florida, started acting strangely in June 2012, developing an interest in demonic rituals. Soon after, she was arrested for abuse of 7 of her former students, as the Tampa Bay Times reported. Danielle Harkins told the kids they needed to rid their body of demons, and a group gathered before dusk Saturday around a small fire near the St. Petersburg Pier. They would cut their skin to let the evil spirits out, police said she told the children. Then they needed to burn the wounds to ensure that those spirits would not return. When Harkins held a lighter to one teen's hand, wind blew the flame out, police said. That prompted her to douse his hand in perfume before setting it on fire. The boy suffered second-degree burns, the police said. Another teen was cut on the neck with a broken bottle, police said. Harkins used the flame to heat a small key, which he then used to cauterise the wound. Police were notified because a friend of one of the students who participated in the ritual raised alarms. However, none of the students themselves told their parents about the event or would comment, following the arrest of Harkins for aggravated battery and child abuse. Investigators said they'd spoken to Harkins. I don't know if this is a pun, but she didn't spell out what type of religion requires such drastic measures. She hasn't informed us exactly what she was trying to accomplish with this. Maybe she was just like sick. Poets of the St. Petersburg Police Department Centre. The next was the death of Elisa Lam. Has anyone seen this one? She's the one that was in the Cecil Hotel, disappeared, and then they found her in the water tank.
Oh yeah, that's
Chinese.
Yeah. There's a video. There's a video online if you want to watch it. It's her.
I think is it the Grudge
in the elevator, isn't it? She's
in the elevator shouting at herself.
No, is it Dark Water? Isn't it that Chinese film?
I haven't watched that one.
Oh. Yeah, it's like The Ring. It's one of those.
There's one with Jennifer Connelly.
Good.
There's the American version with Jennifer Connelly in, isn't it?
Is that the Ring or is that Dark Water?
That's Dark Water she was in.
Yeah, I've only seen the Chinese.
It's there out of King Kong, isn't it? I can't remember her name. She's in the Ring.
Yeah. I like the American Ring.
Fraser, who's the bird in the Peter Jackson King Kong movie?
Yeah. Who's the chick in that King Kong
film? I don't know.
Broad.
I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Yeah, hold on, I'll find it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to bug me.
It's your best friend. We got one here while we're Googling. This is a quick one.
Yeah,
okay then. This is a real life incident happened in Mexico 2016. Around the time of Halloween, several guests checked in and out of a room.
It's Naomi something, isn't it? It's coming.
Right. Yeah, carry on.
Naomi Watts.
Hotel.
Naomi Watts. I couldn't find it, but I finally remembered her name. It finally dropped.
That's her. Anyway, the visitors all complained about bad smell in the room after about a week leading into November. The maids looked where they had obviously not been cleaning, and that's when they found a dead body under the bed wrapped in plastic. The body belonged to a woman whose identity remains undisclosed. The visitors had no idea that they were sleeping with a dead woman, but the last guest felt something was not right after checking out. Hotel staff said that she had checked in with a man, she had never checked out, and there had been no updates regarding the possible suspects since. So the case remains unsolved, but there was a body under the bed in the place.
I used to be a necrophiliac until some rotten cunt split on me.
God. I don't know.
Come on.
Right. What about animals in the wall then?
Do you want to know the spookiest airport in the world is Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. It takes in 108 million passengers a year. Imagine the smell. Ooh. Or,
we haven't done dead animals in the wall, have we?
No.
Oh, dead animals in the wall.
Yeah, we're going to do that one.
Disgusting.
I want to do dead animals in the wall. Or do you want to do it, Fraser?
Yeah. Well, is it in an airport wall?
No.
Where does this airport thing come from a bit?
I thought we were doing spooky stories about aircraft and aviation.
It's part of his OE8.
Yeah.
Come fly with me. Let's fly away.
Well,
Vincent Price giving travel advice in far distant Bombay.
Yay.
Let's fly away to the airport in Bangkok. Fly with me.
By the way, back to the Watcher story quickly. 1.3 million that house was.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's
profit
right.
in that. That was a gain in that, yeah. Alright, if no one's going to do it, I'll do it then. Dead animals in the wall. Hopefully this is good. When the Brett Zewis family decided to insulate their home in Auburn, Pennsylvania in 2015, they discovered that it had already been with scores of dead animal carcasses. The dead animals were wrapped in newspapers from the 1930s and 40s and were among half-used species and other items. Half-used spices and other items. After removing the items, they sent hundreds of artifacts and carcasses to an expert in Kutztown. The expert attributed the rotted animals in their walls to powwow or Dutch magic, a ritual or Dutch magic. The ritual all originating in the culture of the Pennsylvania Dutch to treat ailments and gain physical and spiritual protection. Pennsylvanian Dutch were a group of German-speaking settlers in Pennsylvania in the 1600s.
Well, that explains it then, doesn't it?
And are often of Lutheran, Miotti, or Amish faiths.
Oh, you Ian,
he's
Ian
Amish.
struggle with those Dutch names.
I prefer Dutch water sports.
Oh.
Right, innit?
Oh, it's not much
Golden
sport to be
showers.
had in the canals.
They're golden showers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got his clogs on.
Yellow rain.
Yeah, he's getting his clogs off here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mud play.
Get your clogs off, honey.
Oh, I'll tell you what I'll tell you what I look for. Do you remember that creepy things kids say? I've done it a couple of times. And, it's absolutely perennial, isn't it?
With Ronnie Corbett.
It's from last year. We've probably already... No, it's January last year.
Go on.
I just got to find them first. My brother-in-law grabbed a picture of his mother who had died in a car crash when he was 6 to show me. My niece saw the picture, though she started laughing. We asked her what was so funny. She looked at us and said, "That's my special friend who sings to me." Oh, God.
Oh, no.
I don't get it.
The kid seeing the fucking mother, the grandmother. The grandmother's visiting the fucking kid.
Yeah, but that's not funny though, is it?
It's not supposed to be funny.
Quite spooky. I thought they were funny things.
Listen, then. Go back to sleep. There isn't anything under your bed. He's behind you now. Oh, that's a
joke. Yeah, that's better.
Walking past an old cemetery, my then 3-year-old son casually said, "My brother is in there." When I reminded me he didn't have a brother, he said, "No, Mama, from before, when the other lady was my mummy."
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh.
I remember that.
I find that fascinating, the kids reciting previous words.
I was tucking my 2-year-old. I was tucking in my 2-year-old. He said, "Goodbye, Dad." I said, "No, we say good night." He said, "I know, but this time it's goodbye." I had to check on him a few times to make sure he was still here. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So my sister
What do ghosts... Go on. What do ghosts wear when their eyesight goes blurry?
Spooktacles.
Spooktacles. Oh, okay.
My sister got hit by a drunk driver in April and it wrecked her car. It didn't total it. Total. I can't stand that word. She had my 4-year-old nephew and my infant niece with her. When my mum arrived at the hospital, my nephew asked her if he would thank the big guys. What big guys? Caden. Oh God, they call the kid Caden. Grammy, the big guys that were in the car with me when it got loud and scary, and they hugged me with their arms and kept me safe. Even the insurance adjuster could not explain how their child had escaped without a scratch.
Yeah.
Oh God! How about this one? When my cousin was 2 years old or so, her mum got pregnant again. One day she went to hug her mum's belly and said, "Little brother's sick." A few days later, she had a miscarriage.
Damn.
A true story. Let's see if another joke.
When my son was small, I was talking to him about growing potatoes. I described how you bank up the earth around them as they grow, and he said, "I used to do that when I was an old man."
No.
What did one ghost ask the other?
How about this one then? Getting my 2.5-year-old daughter out of the bath one night, my wife and I were briefing her on how important it was she kept her privates clean. She casually replied, "Oh, nobody scroofs me there. They tried one night. They kicked the door in and I tried, but I fought back. I died and now I'm here." She said this like it was nothing.
What the fuck?
Stop.
Why are you crying? Bad man. What bad man? There. Points behind me in a dark corner of the room. Lamp on bookshelf next to said darkened corner falls off as soon as I turn to look. She slept in our bed that night. Fucking hell. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
How about this one? My 3-year-old daughter stood next to her newborn brother and looked at him for a while, then turned and looked at me and said, "Daddy, it's a monster. We should bury it." Fucking hell. My mother was babysitting my daughter when I was at a doctor's appointment. She said, "Oh no, Grandma, Mama's not coming anymore today. She was in a bad accident. She can't come get us." I'd indeed been in an accident that almost killed me at that exact time. None of my family had yet been notified. Ooh.
Why did the skeleton go to the party alone?
Don't know.
He had nobody to go with.
My sister Hayley was born exactly 2 months after our great-grandmother died. One day, Hayley woke up and informed us it was her 95th birthday. When we tried to reason with her, she started crying, saying that her real name was Irene, my granny's name, and not Hayley. This lasted all day, and the next day she didn't remember anything. Ooh.
So I'm guessing, so the grandmother had died before
Yeah.
she was born, right?
Yeah.
That's, shit, yeah. Imagine if you are just like reincarnations of fucking...
Oh, Jesus. How about this one then? My 4-year-old son and I were waiting for our food at Panera. While we stood there, he started rubbing my belly and talking to it. I asked him what he was doing. He said that he was talking to the baby. I informed him I was not pregnant. And he said, "There is a baby in your belly. I just saw it crawl across the floor and climb up into you."
What?
That's fucking horrible, isn't it? Just today, my 4-year-old son told me we live in a pretend world and there's someone is playing with us. I asked him what he meant, and it got even weirder. He said, "Well, it seems like someone does things to us, but we can't see them because we're in this world and they are not." And whoa, fucking hell, what's that?
Would you like to have some spooky air flight facts?
Go on then, Hobbit.
Right, so number 1, Ian is correct. Your feet will betray you. Flight attendants call them cankles of the damned. So by hour of 6, your shoes will become Iron Maidens. That's why compression socks are recommended. Now, dehydration is the silent reaper. Humidity in the cabin drops to 10 to 20%, which is drier than the Sahara. You lose 8 ounces, is that fluid ounces, of water per hour, just breathing. Lips crack, sinuses scream. 1 transatlantic flight equals 2 bottles of wine in fluid loss. So, well, that's less than 2 litres. The trolley's tiny cups, a cruel jest. Bring your own chalice or wither. Except you're not allowed to bring fluids onto the flights, are you?
No.
Cosmic radiation, the invisible sunburn. At altitude, you're outside of Earth's magnetic shield. That's not true.
That's bullshit. Yeah, that's not true.
Well, no, you're still in the magnetosphere, but that's right. The troposphere is not protecting you. Galactic cosmic rays bathe you in radiation equivalent to about 10 to 20 chest X-rays.
Yeah, but if you go through really quick, you don't get radiation poisoning.
Yeah, if you take several hours to go through it, you don't get it.
I think if you're on the 10-hour flight from London Gatwick to Miami, Florida airport,
look, NASA told me. Can you stop being a flat earther, Hobbit? Because NASA have already told me that if you go through cosmic rays really quickly, you don't get radiation poisoning.
So these cosmic rays, which are close to light speed, if you're going at like 30 miles an hour, that's pretty bad. But if you're doing 500 knots an hour, pretty good, right? So by that reasoning, should we all be flying on the Concorde? Because that would go at Mach 2.
Yeah, that would do. As long as it's quicker than not quick.
Yeah, it's the 30-second rule, isn't it? You know, it's okay to eat off the floor if it's 30 seconds or less. You know. How
about this one then, Hobbit, for creepy? And Fraser. My sister described her imaginary friend saying he sits on my bed and waits for his mum. He's not allowed to go home by himself because of his arm. I asked what happened to his arm. She said his mum ran him over when he was drawing with chalk. That's why he's always crying, because he doesn't like being dead. Fucking hell. These kids are fucking creepy.
Fuck. Well, right. All right. Okay. But... yeah, so by the 30-second rule, you're saying avoid flights that take more than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this means pilots and crew, they log more exposure than nuclear plant workers. 10 to 20 chest x-rays per long-haul flight. The FAA calls it an acceptable risk.
How about this conversation? Mum, when am I going to be 23? Well, about 18 years' time, son. Why is that? Oh, well, I hope I don't die again, because that's how old I was the last time I went to heaven. These kids.
Now, would you like to know about deep vein thrombosis, the economy class curse? Sit still for 4+ hours and blood clots form like pearls in a corpse's veins. One dislodged, pulmonary embolism. Sudden death at 37,000 feet. The aisle seat is not luxury, it is survival. Stretch, writhe, or let the clot claim its toll.
What? I don't know if I'd be allowed on a plane.
My family has recently moved to a new home in a new country. It was a well-furnished apartment, and in our bedroom was a painting that looked like hair free-flowing in the air. It wasn't pleasant or soothing painting, but I was trying to make peace with it. My son was 2.5 years old then. One day I was settling him down for an afternoon nap in my bedroom, and he said, "I don't want to sleep in this room." I asked him why, and he said, "This painting looks at me and tries to talk to me, and I don't like it."
Fucking hell.
Oh God, this is worse. I think this kids thing is like worse than any of the other stories.
Well, yeah, because it's innocent, isn't it? You can't be saying, "Oh, he's doing it for TikTok views or something," is it?
That happens in Scooby-Doo, doesn't it? The paintings, the eyes move as they walk past.
I mean,
before they reveal it was the janitor who would have got away with it.
Did you know that in aircraft, the air you breathe is recycled?
So this woman here has had multiple miscarriages. So her daughter says to her one day, "I met your babies that died in my dream. They want you to know that you're a good mum."
Oh, no.
Her vagina's more haunted than Bangkok Airport.
No.
It's more haunted than the Queen's vagina.
Yeah,
and that was really haunted because it was so old.
Ugh.
It was.
Ugh.
Frankie Boyle said the Queen's vagina is so old that it's haunted. Yeah.
And I said,
no, how about this one
then?
My daughter was 3 and I was getting her ready for the day. She'd been waking up with nightmares almost every night for a month or two. I asked what she wanted for breakfast. She told me she wanted to share it with a dead baby in her closet. I thought she meant one of her dolls, but when I pulled them out, she said, no, not a doll, the dead one that sleeps on the closet floor at night.
Oh, what?
These creepy fucking kids. Jesus Christ.
Oh, they're saying that. I've had a fucking weird thing with creepy dolls. Like, you know what was it? Who is it again? The famous ones.
Cindy.
No, they were like Top Hat.
The Conjuring one.
Oh no,
Annabelle.
what's it called? No, there were 2 like male dolls. Things.
Cabbage Patch doll.
No.
Running out of options.
I don't know. They had like top hats, and there were like 2 of them. And my grand's house, and they were fucking creepy as fuck.
Laurel and Hardy.
That's it. I think Laurel and Hardy. That's it.
Yeah, they were. I was like 15.
My 3-year-old son was softly singing while he was colouring. I stopped to listen. I'd never heard the song before. I asked where he learned it. He said, "The lady in my bedroom sang it to me."
So what happened with these dolls then, Fraser?
I don't know. They were just I don't know. I did have I don't know. I felt like someone was sitting on the bed once in my grand's house, like when I was asleep in the spare room, and they were in there. And I kind of woke up one night, and I felt like someone was sitting on the bed, kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know.
It was Laurel and Hardy.
No, they were just in the room, and they were fucking creepy. Just
what were they doing?
Together, I was like,
picking each other up the bum and stuff like that.
How about this one then?
When I was about piano around.
when I was about 4, my mum found me in the bathroom with all my Barbies, making them float face down in the bath. When she asked what I was doing, I replied, "The man in the wardrobe told me if I didn't do it, it'd be my turn to swim face down."
You'll be swimming face down with the fishes.
Yeah. Luca Brazzi sleeps with the Barbies.
So here's a truly horrifying tale of airline travel, right? You know the tray table in front of you? It's a biohazard. Now, swab tests reveal more fecal bacteria than on the toilet seat. Well, unless you're on an Air India.
Is this an Air India plane? I did this.
Yeah. Now, believe it or not, right? Some people
they have toilet aisles on Air India.
On Air India, the entire aircraft is a toilet, and sometimes the planes have to be emergency diverted.
The cleanest part of the plane is actually the toilet. Yeah.
I've read numerous stories from Air India how flights have had to be diverted because both toilets have flooded because people for some reason decide, oh look, a toilet. Well, I'm just going to wash my sari in that now. Oh, by the way, the blue fluid in the toilet is formaldehyde and biocide, so
didn't we,
I bet those sari.
Oh shit, we did that story last week, didn't we? Where the guy found the blue ice and put it in his fridge. Do you remember that? That was
yes,
India.
Yes, that was Times of India. Yeah. No, it was multiple people. They're all hiding the blue ice in their fridges, and then when they got like the Indian Meteorological Office, like, yeah, you've got shit.
Yeah,
that's frozen shit that's come from a toilet.
That's a poopsicle. No, it's not an icicle, it's a poopsicle.
That is literally, yeah. So anyway, apparently some people change nappies on these trays. It's been known to happen. And of course, there's unfortunately sometimes people's nightmares are expelled onto the things as well, because people can't be bothered to reach for the vomit bag. So, yeah, the cleaning crew gets about 3 minutes between flights. So, is it a risk you want to take? I can't remember the last time I ate.
3 minutes? That's bullshit.
I think
about another creepy kid one. And the other week, I was reading my 2-year-old daughter a bedtime story. When we were finished, we were talking about being scared of ghosts, monsters, trolls, etc. She turned and said, "Daddy, I'm not scared of ghosts." I said, "Why is that?" She said, "Because the one that comes into my room at night and strokes my hair is a nice one."
Can you remember when you could smoke on the plane?
I'm not that old, unfortunately.
You're not that old, I am.
Well, the funny thing is, right, if you did go on the smoking one, it's actually better for you because they it's not so much recycled air. They bring in more fresh air.
Yeah.
But then they were like, oh, well, actually, that's kind of expensive because we have to like run the air intake more. So they just banned smoking on all flights. I'm just saying it's for your health, but really it's just so that airlines can compete.
Strange that you could smoke basically anywhere. It used to be. Anywhere in a shop,
in a police station,
cinema,
restaurant,
film, smoking,
restaurant kitchens. You know, a chef will occasionally flick his fag ash into the pot of stock.
And now look what's happened. You can't smoke anywhere.
How about this one then? We're on our way home from Alabama.
How we got these major respiratory diseases when smoking is not so much banned, but it's so expensive it might as well be banned.
We're on our way home to Alabama from Texas, and my son was in the back seat when he said, "Mummy, who's the man in the back seat with me?" It was just us two, no one else with us that I could see. I asked him to describe him, and he said he's just black with red eyes. He's scaring me. So I pulled over. And put his seat in the front with me, and he said the man looked like he wanted to eat me when I moved him. So there's that.
I'm looking at the man in the middle. I'm telling him to stand on his feet. What the hell?
How many stories are there like this of kids fucking...
What is this website you're at to get all these stories from?
Boardpanda.com. Creepy things.
Boardpanda.
Darkest things kids say.
For some reason now I'm getting like this thing on my Twitter timeline saying, I found an old airplane part in the warehouse, so I was going to toss it aside and sell it for $75. But then I googled the part and saw they're going for $1,500 or $1,000 on eBay.
Yeah.
But is that pipe from Flight 1011111?
I tell you what, if you did have an actual part from Flight 401 and you could prove it, then I bet that would be worth a few quid, wouldn't it? The collectors of spooky things.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Yeah. So that's Halloween for you, isn't it? Again.
I tell you what, I have got some spooky stories about aviation. Did you know how close you are to space when you're in the air? You're closer to it than when you're on the ground. Space. Air. Excuse me.
Have you seen that comet? Or isn't it being past yet? AI or whatever it was called. We were talking about it the other week.
Oh, what, the alien spaceship?
No, it's a comet, isn't it? We were talking about it the other week. Comet. A new comet.
What, the one that's supposed to be a moon for the next, 3 years or something?
I don't know. We discussed it anyway a few weeks ago. But I don't know, Hobbit's forgotten.
Are we doing some unexplained
mysteries?
Well, yeah, the unexplained mysteries of the airport in Bangkok, where they had to do a thing about it all that time.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
weird.
Right, yeah. It's pretty good. Good stuff. Well, there is. We don't have much time left, do we? To do mysteries.
Yep.
Has anyone got any more spookies to do?
Oh, Free Eye Atlas, it's way brighter than what it should be, and it's turning
That's
blue
the one,
instead
Free
of
Eye
green.
Atlas. That's what I was talking about just now. Is that in view yet?
It's near to the sun.
So is that in view yet?
Well, funny enough,
can we see it with the naked eye?
No,
If you get naked, can you see it? If you take all your clothes off and stand at the window and look out.
So what you got to do, Ian, is you got to look at where the sun is, and then you look slightly to the left of it. And apparently, Noggers is trending on Twitter.
You don't say that word, but
Noggers, Seeley, and Nigel Farage.
If you use some welding glass, you can look at the sun, and then can you see the comet then?
You tell
I think
me.
so. Well, I don't know. I just wondered. I'd like to see it, but anyway. Yeah, dead air now, isn't it? We've all gone.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh man, right? Did you know?
They're
right?
getting a bit. Some of these are getting a bit silly now. They're not quite as creepy.
So, in lemons, right? There's this aromatic compound called limonene, and you see it in various perfumes and air fresheners. Limonene, right? And that is a left-handed isomer, and the right-handed isomer is the aromatic compound you get in oranges. So if you think it's an identical molecule, it's just left and right-handed.
All right then. What type of Halloween books do pumpkins write?
Oh, seedy novels.
No, pulp fiction. So
yeah,
you get it. You get it. Yeah. It works on 2 levels. That joke. So.
You know the joke where the punchline is chocolate drop, and then the next one is, what do you call it when he comes back up? Black magic. Yeah. I had an alternate take on the black magic one. The guy said chocolate raisins, and I thought to myself, it's clever. I like it.
What about this one then? Why did the zombie get kicked out of church?
Because he dropped his face on the sacrament.
It's a good answer, but it's not the right answer. It is in fact
not the one you got on your card.
No, it is in fact because it tried to eat the organ.
Why would it do that?
That's what they do.
Zombie brains, organ, yeah.
Yeah,
but
brain,
organs are really big, and zombies. What?
No, that's how it works. See, an organ is like a big piano, isn't it? And then, but an organ is also like something in your guts, isn't it? Like your heart. That's an organ.
I don't know why they're both called organs.
Well, some things have the same name when they're different, don't they? Like
the etymology's got to be really different on those words. I don't think they share an origin. Hemmy, you going to weigh in on this great organ debate?
I think he's reading through the spooky.
I was reading through these. I weren't really listening. What's the great organ debate?
Why did the zombie get kicked out of church? Because he was having sex with the choir boys, and they were like, "You can't do that in church. That's disgusting. Get out of here, you undead being." Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ian said something about he ate the organ. And it was just like, yeah, but also he was buggering the choir boys.
But the organ's not made of flesh, though, is it?
Exactly.
So he wouldn't eat it.
It makes no sense, Ian. See?
Yeah, but that's how the joke works, isn't it? So.
But it doesn't work because the organ's inorganic, and the zombies eat flesh, human flesh, and they bugger choristers.
Yeah.
Oh, I just whilst we're on the subject of like limonene and linolene being like stereoisomers of each other, just let you know that we made lemons, a crossbreed of a bitter orange and a citron, and life never gave us lemons. We created lemons. We gave them life. Ooh,
like the Chihuahua.
The Aztecs bred them for livestock. They're basically
that's why they're little nervous things that hate humans,
like chickens,
and appear out of old women's armpits. Yeah.
How about this? I woke up to find my 3-year-old son lying in bed next to me. I asked how he got in my bed. He said to protect me from the light eyes that were standing over me while I was sleeping.
Exactly.
All right. Back to when Laurel and Hardy was sat in your bed then. What happened next?
Not bed, it was on the wardrobe. It was on the, across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you felt that
I don't know. Life. They didn't come to life. It was just they were really creepy looking, like.
Yeah, you didn't think.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, no, because they're like antiques, aren't they? Fucking.
Put them in another room.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to them actually after my grand died.
Maybe they walked off.
Yeah, maybe. Don't know where they ended up.
Yeah, there's some shit around.
Yeah.
I prefer the Marx Brothers than Laurel and Hardy. Or things of that era.
Look, when I was very young, like sort of 12 or so, I asked somebody, I said, is Karl Marx one of the Marx Brothers? And my dad thought it was a ridiculous question, but then there was this other guy saying, well, let me tell you, see, Karl Marx's family is so-and-so, and Groucho Marx is this, and so yeah, they were second cousins.
Of course they were.
No, I don't think they were they? No, I think they were around at the same period.
No, they were a family, weren't they? They started off as they used to do like classical music together.
Karl Marx was the unfunny. He was the straight.
Yeah, he weren't funny.
Karl Marx was he was the straight guy in the Marx Brothers.
But that was Zeppo, and he had to drop out after a few films because he was so unfunny that it was pointless in being there.
One of our favourite Marx Brothers lines is where he says to this woman, he says, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, but that doesn't say much for you."
I like the one. I think it's in. I think it's a night in Casablanca, where he's the hotel. He's working in the hotel, and the guy, and he gives a guy comes in with his wife, and Groucho gives him a load of abuse about his wife being ugly and shit, and the guy goes, "This is my wife, and you should be ashamed." And Groucho says, "If that's your wife, you should be ashamed." Ahead of its time.
Yeah, I do like the Marx Brothers. They are funny.
Yeah, some classics. Yeah.
I like
that one when you pokes them in the eyes and then-
Cicciolini here may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
Yeah. And all the tomfoolery.
Yeah.
But it was much better than Charlie Chaplin picking a policeman up the bum and stuff like that, which is the other stuff you had in that period. Yeah. Good.
Well, I think.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Well,
I think we shut each other up.
Don't we have an audience? Did they have anything to say about the spooky airline stuff?
I think there was only, when I checked just now, there was about 3 people in the audience, so I don't think we're
There is an airport near me called Pound Green Airfield, but I've only ever seen toy planes taken off from there. Is that spooky?
I would say that's pretty spooky.
Well,
Yeah.
Did you know Terrorhawks ended with Einstein's first clone getting killed and a new one having to replace him?
No.
I'm not that familiar with Terrorhawks. You ever watched Terrorhawks? Anybody?
I think wasn't it a 90s thing?
Yeah, it was like a. Yeah. I think it was. I don't know. Was
Saturday
that like
morning.
Jerry Anderson's last thing? Should we just talk about Jerry Anderson for a bit?
Wasn't it a sort of Saturday morning TV type, kids type 90s thing,
Yeah.
which I was too old to watch? I remember the puppet ones, but I never watched them. I didn't really like them. Joe 90, do you remember that one?
Joe 90, yeah. Joe 90. So
Yeah.
The Secret Service. You ever watched that one, Ian? That's quite funny.
Yeah, as I said, I wasn't really.
That's the one with Stanley Unwin in it.
Yeah.
There's always a bit where he gets. Oh, Space Police. Do you remember that?
Rings a bell, but again, as I said, I didn't really. These things never caught my imagination. I much prefer to watch real actors.
They did.
Oh,
They also
puppet.
did a animated version of Captain Scarlet as well, didn't they? In 2005, like a
Have
computer
you
one.
seen Puppetry of the Penis?
No.
Or heard
Was
of
that
it? Do you
like a thing on the BBC Two? Like people would send these videos in, and there was this man who would like put his bottom on there and put googly eyes on one of the arse cheeks, and then he would just like talk about news stories like Creature Comforts, except instead of it being claymation, it was just his bum wagging. And there was this one time where he got a girlfriend, and she put googly eyes on her arse cheek, and I thought it was quite nice because she had a nice bottom. But it was like they're doing this bit, and or maybe it was Channel 4 that put it on. I don't know. Fuck Kurzel Massive.
No, that does sound a bit
Somebody
of a
doesn't
weird
like
thing
the
to have on
Who
TV,
said
and I'm
that?
definitely not.
Oh, I'm just looking at the Kurzel Massive stuff, and there's this one that says
Massive.
fuck the Kurzel Massive.
Yeah.
Let's make them sound better.
So it was the stuff you'd know. So obviously you did. You old enough to remember Supercar, Ian? You're not quite that old, are you?
Supercar.
Supercar.
Yeah.
I've actually
I don't-
seen the pilot episode of Supercar.
Is it night? Is it like
Hideous.
Knight Rider?
Yeah.
No.
but Jerry Anderson.
It's
was in it.
Hideous.
Oh right.
Fireball
No,
XL5.
Did you see,
I saw that on reruns. Stingray was
Did you
always
see,
on when I was a kid. Fucking hell, Stingray was on when I was a kid, and it came out in 1964 to 1965.
A lot of
Stingray?
people did.
Yeah.
Really?
Did you see the
So, actually,
Joe 90 was
Did you see-
1968 to 1969. Anyway, yes, Hobbit.
Did you see
repeated it a lot,
XL5?
Yeah.
They're doing a colour. I think they're using AI to colour it, and there's one episode of it on YouTube.
Colouring what? Sorry, Hobbit. Fireball XL5.
Fireball XL5, yeah.
Didn't you watch UFO, Ian? That seems like
Yeah, I do remember it. Yeah, Peter Cushing was in an episode. I remember,
Oh, was
but
he?
yeah, it was like kind of early 70s, but they kind of repeated it sort of throughout the 70s on a Sunday afternoon type thing.
That's Jerry Anderson. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. The Protectors was as well. Do you remember that one with Robert Vaughan?
What about Lost in Space?
No, that wasn't Jerry Anderson.
That had the best music. Yeah.
Lost in Space. Space 1999. Yeah, you're a fan of that, weren't you?
Yep. I like that. UFO, Space 1999. They were kind of similar programs.
Terrorhawks wasn't 90s. That was 83 to 86.
I must have been out drinking cider at the time because I don't really remember. I know the name, but I never watched it.
YouTube, for whatever reasons, decided that, you're watching the Kurzel Massive Drum and Bass remix. Well, the next thing you want to have is the Philadelphia Experiment. Yeah, that really sort of, rolls off on a 19-year-old clip. Can I just say, like...
Dick Spanner, do you remember Dick Spanner? I think it was like a short...
It was on, that was on Sunday afternoon on... Was it?
Yeah. Channel 4, that was.
What was it called, that program? No, what was it called, that program? It's like one of the youth TV network. For the youth. Network 7, is it? Network 7, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? I don't remember Network 7.
Yeah. It was like... something like that. Network 7.
Can I just take a brief aside, right? YouTube was so called because it was a video platform where you could upload it, so it was like a tube but for you. Yeah. And then Google was just like, what if we just said no and had all this corporate shit and like, here's all these movies Hollywood's produced which you can watch either with adverts or when you buy from us, and here's some stuff from Mr. Beast, who is just like Hollywood through and through.
Oh, was Terrorhawks Channel 4, was it, Alphabet Cat? I remember it being on... I thought it was ITV, but maybe.
Do you remember Channel 5? Do you remember, like, you get a VHS tape and it would say Channel 5?
Do you remember the Spice Girls?
I try to forget that, but I do
Channel
remember...
5's still a thing?
So Channel 5 was opened by the Spice Girls, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, here's the thing, Fraser. There used to be these VHS...
Anyway,
I don't like them.
Well, before Channel 5.
You're some sort of foreigner, isn't it? Like, everybody loves the Spice Girls. That's fucking
Ginger Spice.
That's unpatriotic, that is.
I didn't like Spice Girls, I didn't like Take That, and I didn't like Boyzone and Oasis. It just wasn't my cup of tea, alright?
What about Backstreet Boys?
Didn't like them either.
Huge fan of the Backstreet Boys, Hobbit was.
Yeah.
King Cobra JFS really liked the Backstreet Boys.
I liked the Backstreet Boys when I was like 8.
He actually sung more Backstreet Boys covers than he ever did Ozzy Osbourne.
He looks a bit like...
But you never see him... Well, you never see him tattoo the Backstreet Boys on his knuckles.
That's because you can't.
Too many
how many knuckles would he need?
Sing...
How many knuckles would he need to tattoo Backstreet Boys?
He had enough of them. Let's put it that way. He had enough of them. And he's...
I used to think he may have been a little bit inbred.
He had like I'm just saying that a chameleon's got nothing on his eyes, but also there's like he knew more Britney Spears songs than Ozzy Osbourne songs.
What you think? He did like Britney Spears? Fuck me. Hobbit.
Somebody said to him, right, that I thought Genie in a Bottle was a good song. Now somebody said Toxic.
Oops, I did it again. Come on.
I didn't like that
Genie
one.
in a Bottle was Christina Aguilera.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was a good song.
You got to rub me with
I didn't know it's... Yeah, I thought, we all know what that's about. No, but...
Yeah, it's about what
like,
it's about what 4x2 music producers used to do.
Yeah, exactly. It was a Harvey...
like S Club 7 next as well.
It was a Harvey Weinstein produced sort of band.
Semi-autobiographical.
Do you remember when like half of the nation was in So Solid Crew, including Mo Molam, and then they had to shut down the Wikipedia article showing like previous and current members of So Solid Crew?
They were hard gangster and street now we're going to pop a cap in your ass, but then it turns out most of them actually went to like the Sylvia Young or the Italia De Conti drama schools in London.
Yeah, they're theatre kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the theatre kids, and they're popping a cap in your ass. The theatre kids.
Well, wasn't Puff Daddy one of those theatre kids? Like he's from
or Puff Diddy Daddy Dirty Licky as Lewis Black called him. Did Lewis Black know?
Well, I'm saying they may have gone to temple together.
that was good of Diddy to been. He got off all of his charges, didn't he?
Did he actually get off? Fuck, did he?
I think he got some time. We never really covered Diddy, did we?
It's a bit too late.
We can do it 1 week.
Yeah.
And also, what we have to do 1 week is weird sports, isn't it?
Oh, we did that the other week, didn't we? Weird sports.
You've done it already.
Oh, I don't know. We did talk about wellywanging,
No,
didn't we? Oh, we got 4 years.
Yeah, but we can do other ones.
Yeah.
I'd say I didn't think he got off.
I know he got like a nothing sentence compared to what he was supposed to have done, but then I don't even know what he was like up in court for anyway.
Having a load of baby oil.
Just
grossly mishandling baby oil. Yeah.
And it's definitely baby oil and nothing else.
Yeah.
And it's definitely baby oil and nothing else.
It wasn't occasionally, but accidentally, drunkenly bought 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
It's quite literally, it's baby oil, made from real babies. 100% proof.
Well, there were scurrilous rumours that it could have been. What were they saying? Ket or something?
Ket.
Something else was in.
Liquid ketamine.
Yeah. I think that's what they were saying.
Oh, it was GHB.
That's it, GHB.
Yeah.
Scurrilous rumours. It's absolutely scurrilous.
I know, because it's all allegedly now.
Yeah.
Because he's been found not guilty on all charges.
When's Ghislaine getting out anyway? Because she got found guilty of trafficking nobody to no one. And Donald Trump said there's nothing to it. And Donald Trump said there's nothing to it as well. So what the fuck is she doing in prison?
Yeah.
How can you be like guilty of? How can you be pardoned when you never committed a crime?
Is that why she hasn't been let out?
That's why she hasn't got pardoned yet.
Because they can't pardon her for not doing nothing.
Yeah, talking of pardoning, though, I'm going to have to pardon myself. So,
well, you're going to book a flight to Bangkok Airport.
Yeah, and go on
have a look at the
holiday.
shrine.
Well, I thought you were going to,
House of Spirits. Yeah.
No, Ian, I was going to say you're our spooky ghost stories correspondent. You can go there and go to the shrine and
see those there right now, but you don't.
Yeah, whilst I'm on my sex holiday, I'll do a bit of that as well. But anyway, team, I shall speak to you very shortly. All right.
Hey, did you know that Trent Reznor is a pioneer and a role model to homosexuals everywhere?
And a trust fund baby.
And a trust fund baby, yeah.
Yeah.
What else is he known? Since the late 1980s, Trent has been putting out angst-ridden music for teenagers to cut themselves to. However, in the Web 2.0 era of the 2000s... he's talking about self-harm. Yeah, there we go.
That's you allowed to say that? I don't know what these.
You're not allowed to say anything on YouTube anymore.
My channel's like shadow banned to fuck anyway, so it doesn't even.
Say on it anyway. Well, I was going to say that the fun police aren't exactly going to be promoting you on the front page of YouTube anytime soon. So
they might do. You never know.
And but however, in the Web 2.0 era of the 2000s, Trent has found something even more dark and disturbing, which is social networking. And in 2011, he won an Oscar, putting out some dull background music on a movie about Mark Zuckerberg. Lol. So,
do you know, I've watched that film, and one thing I would never ever mention ever would be the music to that film.
Well, I can't even
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't hum a bar of it. Well, any music was there music in that film? I don't even know if there was music in that. I think
apparently,
this might be a lie.
Not only was there music in that film, Trent Reznor performed it and won an Oscar for his performance.
I honestly don't believe there was any music in that film. Is this a Mandela effect that there was music in
I think it's a post-traumatic thing. You've tried to block the music out. Despite being the icon of thousands of gothic homosexuals worldwide for over 20 years, Trent has recently found himself as a place of one of the more...
I don't know if you were on the Dope Movies and Shows one when we did the social network, but nobody mentioned on that. Not one person mentioned that the music was done by Trent Reznor.
I think I remember Natsock saying he enjoyed the challenge of editing out all my interruptions.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to Dope Movies and Shows, it's a lot more orderly than our podcast.
Natsock does like to run a tight ship, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. So he's a quote directed at former Soundgarden Audioslave frontman Chris Cornell, a fellow tweeter. Oh, here is a quote. I'm looking in the.
So we're talking about Nine Inch Nails now.
Trent, I love your music.
Nails.
You tweet some funny things, but that was just not a good move. You just got past that iPhone thing where you drunk tweeting. And then Trent says, perfect example of the kind of complete parasitic delusional asshole who makes you regret fame. And that's to Angie's half.
So one person said something mean to him online and he regrets the whole of being famous.
Yeah, it's there cannot have been, and so conflagration for you says, there cannot have been more truth in the words spoken by Mary Queen and Trent Reznor. Two P's in a dysfunctional pod, but two is spelled T-O.
Yeah.
And then
two P's.
Carries on,
two P's.
Yeah. And he carries on to say, BTW, since Trent Reznor is such a grassroots, humble type of guy, here's his address in 1663. Hang on, that's an address in California. I better not say that. And then at Trent Reznor, Google Earth it. Because do you remember Google Earth? Do you remember when Google used to do these services and took them away? And then at Trent Reznor.
Google Earth. I know
no, it's just
now.
No, it's no longer a separate. Google Earth was a program you could download on your computer, like Google Picasa, and they just take away its stuff. But at Trent Reznor, honestly, you're my hero. I love you. No homo pause.
No homo pause.
Oh,
is that like Santa Claus?
Trent, I don't know, but he says no homo pause. Trent Reznor's PR squad clearly steps in. Pause as in pause for time.
I thought you meant pause as in furry pause.
So then he's saying, all I wanted was people to acknowledge the flood victims in Brazil and help me lobby the Red Cross. Here's the link to what really matters to me, helping those people in Brazil.
Well, didn't he just put his hand in his pocket then? He's a great big trust fund, baby, with loads of fucking money and like
for the air conditioning empire.
Royalties coming in from the soundtrack for the Facebook movie.
Yeah, which he won an Oscar to.
Which I don't think.
Which he won an Oscar to. I mean, all we have to do is on IMDb right now and look up Oscar-winning Trent Reznor for 2011 Mark Zuckerberg film.
This has the beginnings of a conspiracy theory. This is a conspiracy theory.
A significant body of evidence was shown in the following days, demonstrating specifically
I don't think there was any music in that film. Here we go. Alphabet Cat. The only song I remember from Social Network is the end scene as the Beatles' "Baby I'm a Rich Man,"
performed by Trent Reznor, obviously.
Yeah.
Don't remember the theme music though. It's just.
Yeah.
Did it have for Dick Spanner's being shown on Channel 4? Terror Hawks was ITV. Yes, that's it. Yeah. So there you go. I just think it's. Oh, do you remember the music for the Social Network? No, I'm not. No, that's one Mandela effect too far.
So it's hard to tell where it started, this beef between Trent Reznor and Angie Z.
Where did this rumour start that there was music in the Social Network?
It seems that either Angie Z was a delusional 16-year-old girl who was butthurt because she didn't win her 9 Inch Nail tickets, or she's a whiny 13-year-old boy who was butthurt because Trent didn't want to marry her. Either way, additional evidence is available to support this. Not only that, in Angie 7 blog site, which is deleted to fuck, it's all gone, because she was so butthurt from her own anal raping, that she was afraid that the prolapse of people who have brains would come in and out and not sign her up to a shitty blog website, which is proof with a link below, which shows no links to even if you sign up. If there was more truth to this, why is the entry still not there? Oh, and there's some screenshots of a blog, which I'm not going to read. So what else? Well, I don't know why this paragraph starts this way, but it says, due is Angie7 possible cock whore. The site which they use for... I have no idea why this paragraph starts with due is. But then there's another paragraph. So blah, blah, blah. There's this fan of Trent Reznor that's butthurt because he gets married or something. Second paragraph goes, Jew was butthurt because helping Eric, who was in dire need of a transplant, which Trent helped raise in total $750,000, was a PR stunt. This is true because Trent didn't have to do fuck all for him if he wanted to. Oh, it was because Jew butthurt because Eric's sister seemed to be promoting socialised healthcare? I don't know. I wanted to know more about Trent Reznor and not like what has Trent Reznor been up to on Twitter 13 years ago. Gutting the internet forever. I don't know. As of mid-June 2009, Trent Reznor is officially done with social networking. We have heard a lot of people say this before.
Shall we?
At Trent Reznor. However, it seems that he has a new Twitter account named... Reznor. Well, he's got this new... No, it's at Trent Reznor. But he's got this new Twitter account named at Halo7557 because he can't stop defending his fiancée. He's got a load of stuff there I'm not reading because it's very boring. There's loads of people
called Trent Reznor on.
Yeah.
So is it at Trent Reznor or one word?
Yeah. So there's a meme caption here saying steroid. No, it's Trent Reznor screaming into the microphone. Steroids stole my balls, so I'm pissed at the internet. Trent may have quit the internet forever, but it seems that forever is quite a short amount of time. On the 11th of June, he was seen at the...
There is no Trent Reznor.
He was seen on the 9 Inch Nails message board trying to explain that when he calls people plump losers, he doesn't really mean that in a bad way.
Trent Reznor followed by any number that you care to think of. Trent Reznor 1791, Trent Reznor 83, Trent Reznor 1979. Just literally make some numbers up.
I imagine after the hit Social Network 2011 film with Oscar winner Trent Reznor, a lot of people became fans of his work.
Did he win the Oscar and then start thinking he was better than he was?
Well, I mean, I think he had a pretty big ego before 2011. So anyway, he said he was trying to explain that when he calls people plump losers, he doesn't really mean that in a bad way. In this annoyingly monstrous thread, you can see the spoiled internet arsehole still trying to remove the foot he had placed in his mouth, but he swears this is the last time you'll hear from him about the subject, for real this time. Shall we hear the words from the man himself? I just glanced at this stuff. May I clarify? I have no issue with plump people, and apologize if some of you incorrectly inferred I was equating being overweight to being unworthy. I use that term for two reasons. One, these cunts on MS portray themselves as in a very inaccurate way because they can. It's their own place that they can wield a little power and escape their pathetic lives. Multiple sclerosis or Microsoft?
He's just He's just dunking on people with multiple sclerosis, say they're all plump, fat bastards. Two, I knew it hurt them, and it most definitely has. Place my comments in context. If you haven't seen the type of comments we've been getting and the sheer level of ignorance, you have no reference which to comment on this.
Don't be ignorant.
I know most of you are not a part of this and didn't mean to offend you. This situation has angered and saddened me, and that is it for me on this topic. Goodbye forever. I'm going now.
I'm going
who are the amusement people? Yeah.
Who are the Trent Cartman Reznor. Cartman Reznor.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
the music world uses such ideals as worthiness unless they really are some sort of elitist douchebag. Is this what a snob like Reznor really thinks about his fans? This thread was then quickly locked and closed from further comment, even though a couple 9 Inch Nails arse lickers managed to get a few posts in before Trent figured out how to turn his shit off. Unfortunately for Reznor, he can't turn off the rest of the internet, where his foot and mouth disease is being discussed at great length, further exacerbating his hurting butt disease.
He's a popular lad, isn't he?
From this blog post, which goes on for quite a while. Exactly. Ignore. And Reznor is the celeb and he should have known better. First he started it, so now he can deal with it being ridiculed. Reznor acted like a jackass, and he knows.
Like, if you really want to mog Reznor, though, you really want to mog him for like nobody remembering that he did the music that he got the Oscar.
I just thought it's funny. Like, the only version of Quake I've played has been pirated, so I've never had the CD with this god awful music on it. So, you know, like, Trent Reznor, I did the soundtrack to Quake. Yeah. id Software approached me and said, Trent Reznor, we're huge fans of your work. Would you make the soundtrack for Quake on the CD? So I said, of course I will, because I'm such a cool pro gamer. I'm Trent Reznor. So, what now? Here we go.
I'm confused now. Is that you that has only ever owned a pirated copy of Quake? Or the blog
I've
post?
only ever owned a pirated copy of Quake.
You wouldn't steal a car, would you, Hobbit? Fucking hell.
Yeah, you wouldn't download a car, would you?
You wouldn't download a policeman's hat and then shoot the policeman with a gun you've downloaded, and then go to his grieving widow's house, do a shit in that hat you've downloaded, set it on fire, leave it outside a door, and do a ding-dong ditch, so that when she looks at the flaming shit, she stamps
it's fucking
it.
cherry door knocking. Ding-dong ditch is yank.
Right, so when she sees the flaming like shit policeman's hat, she stamps it with her foot to try and stamp the fire out.
It's a paper bag full of dog shit. That's what you do.
Yeah, but it's the policeman's hat which you've got from him because you've killed him.
This is a really tortured metaphor you're doing here, Hobbit.
And now she stamps like the shit everywhere, and then she's like, "Oh no, my foot's got stuck in a hat full of shit. Wait, this is a policeman's hat. Wait, this is the policeman's hat from my dead husband who's dead because you downloaded Quake for free." So don't do piracy, kids, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because if you do, widowers get their feet covered in shit. No one wants that.
A widower is the male Hobbit.
Yeah, well, how do you know that Ronald is not both his lover and his partner?
I don't know, because this is the most convoluted thing that you've
this analogy has gone quite unravelled, hasn't it? I just want to read more about I want to read more about Trent Reznor. I think he's brilliant. I mean, I didn't know he was an Oscar winner.
He's not a touchy little bitch at all, is he?
So you see, at some point during the discussion, several individuals brought up the very point that Trent had abused his power he has over his site's members by passing out their information. Some went so far as to theorise that Reznor might egg the 9 Inch Nails army into action to such an extent that they might even harm foreign users he disagrees with.
If he was going to egg their houses, that would have been funnier.
That would have been. But it might even harm foreign users.
You know, like in Jay and Silent Bob, where Trent Reznor's going around everyone who joined his website egging their houses.
Well, apparently he was like doxing them and giving out like details like, hey, this guy called me a douchebag, and like, so go to his house and abuse him. Yeah. What's like, oh, here we go. While may be overcautious, who knows what a die-hard 9 Inch Nails fan might be capable of, commanded by their lord and master.
They're probably they're probably vegan, so lifting their arm might be a bit much. I don't think you're going to get egged by a 9 Inch Nails fan, are you?
So the guy here is saying, this is why I'm here, and this is why I keep hammering this point. Celebrities such as Trent should not be allowed to abuse their power and endanger the health and well-being of their fans by harassing them.
What's the point in having power if you can't abuse it?
Oh, you know, I'm just reading out the statement. Threatening them or giving out their personal information. To do so is a flagrant abuse of power.
Is this just a load of vegans trying to hit each other with handbags? Is that really kind of what this is?
And you see, that could cause great harm, both physiological and physical, to the attacked fan. This behaviour should be pointed out, shown and railed against as being
would like
wrong.
to remind you that piracy is theft, Hobbit.
Yeah, exactly. It's also theorised that Reznor manipulates his fans.
You wouldn't download Oscar winner Trent Reznor's discography on Pirate Bay, would you?
No, exactly. So you see, Reznor manipulates his fans, suggesting that some people do not agree with him might be better off committing a Canadian healthcare outcome. There we go.
Yeah.
Of course, the raging internet is aghast at his implication because most people are as big of a homosexual as Reznor is, even though most of them should really take his advice. Nevertheless, there are several, frankly, I'm shocked replies.
Healthcare.
Yeah. You go to Canada and you have a Canadian healthcare outcome.
Yeah.
As of mid-July, raging and frustrated after a long and fierce...
women's healthcare outcome?
Raging and frustrated after a long and fierce...
women's reproductive healthcare outcome. Is that's
right.
Thing, yeah.
It is a pro-choice healthcare outcome. There we go. After a long and fierce battle with upstanding denizens of the internet, Trent rage quit Twitter and nothing of value was lost. Oh, well, look here, he's back.
And to this day, Trent Reznor still hasn't rejoined X. He's probably joined Blue Sky, though, because he seems like that.
No. The Trent _Reznor's here, and his tweets are protected. Would you like to see the Trent Reznor Twitter page?
I did come across Trent _Reznor, but he ain't got a blue tick, though, has he?
No, that is apparently that's Trent Reznor, and you can follow him. But yeah,
should we follow him and then mog him online?
Just iPhone application. What do we have
to say to him?
Just say.
Oh, the account's called unused and it's locked.
It's protected. Yeah.
Oh, you can follow him. I'll follow him though. I'm pending with Trent Reznor. It's unused. It's got a bunny, the world with a what the fuck is that?
I'm saying that's Trent Reznor's account. If you cried long and hard enough,
it's certainly man-to-man love enough for him, isn't it?
Yeah. If you cry long and hard enough, you can get your app on an iPhone. Trent should probably watch Calling People Plump. Also, aren't fat people supposed to be jolly? He is quite.
Is Trent a portly gentleman? Is this what they're saying?
He's not Royce levels of fat, but he is quite plump.
This harkens back to the time I won an Oscar
for the soundtrack to Social Media. After all of this drama and strife, Trent, internet arsehole extraordinaire, managed to get his iPhone application okayed by Apple. While one might postulate that in typical Reznor fashion...
Is this Trent Reznor trying to get a free iPhone? Is that what they're saying?
No, he made an app for the Apple iStore app phone store, the way you can get apps on the Apple phone.
Oh, okay.
So one might postulate that in typical Reznor fashion, he whined and cried about it enough that Apple just gave the application the go-ahead.
Would you say he's your typical Mac user?
Probably. So Apple just gave the application the go-ahead to shut his ever-simpering mouth. It might also be hypothesized that this is Trent's ability...
This harkens back to the time I won the Oscar. Is Harry won the Oscar just like behaving like a great big fanny?
I think the way he won the Oscar was by crying and whining so much they said, "I'll just give him an Oscar." We give away Oscars to tosspots every year. He's just another one. Yeah. Give it to a soundtrack. That'll be a laugh. So you see, it might also be hypothesized that this is Trent's ability to browbeat and overwhelm
the Oscar
people.
Jury, there they go. Right, we've got Trent Reznor's up for the soundtrack for the Social Network, and everyone goes, there was a soundtrack.
Oh, well, I like that Beatles. Yeah, do you remember the Beatles in the credits at the end? Oh, yeah, that was a good song. Oh, well, let's give it to Trent Reznor then. That was a good Beatles song he did. So you see,
let's hope Trent Reznor never finds this podcast, otherwise he's going to whine and cry us.
It's been hypothesized that it's Trent's ability to browbeat and overwhelm people with this retarded hostility that got the job done. Perhaps it was this invective-laced reply email he sent to Apple after he learned of the downward spiral application was initially denied. Oh, okay, so here's an email he wrote to Apple from Trent's How to Write a Business Letter manual. I'll voice the same issue I had with Walmart years ago, where it's a matter of consistency and hypocrisy.
So he literally did a Royce. He did. This harkens back to the time I was.
Yes. He's literally Roycing them. He says, well, this rejection letter harkens back to when Walmart were being hypocrites, you see. Because they insisted all music they carry be censored, or all profanity and clean versions be made for them to carry. Bands, including Nirvana, tripped over themselves, editing out words, changing album art, etc., to meet Walmart's standards of decency.
To be fair, if you edited out naughty words from Trent Reznor songs, I don't think there'd be a lot left, would there?
Yeah. So where were we going there? So to meet Walmart's standards of decency, because Walmart says it had records. Nine Inch Nails refused, and you'll notice that a pretty empty Nine Inch Nails section at any Walmart. Ugh. My reasoning was this: I can understand.
What you mean the soundtrack to the Social Network wasn't carried in?
Yeah,
Walmart,
it's not available in Walmart. No, it's not.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
If you want
Where
the
am I
moral
going to get the
posturing
soundtrack to the Social Network, which I enjoyed so much?
I am actually going to go Social Network OST after this. I'm going to listen to Trent Reznor's music.
Well, see if you can jog your memory.
I've never seen the film, so it'll be a first for me. If you want the moral posturing, not having any indecent material for sale, but you could literally turn around 180 degrees from where the Nine Inch Nails record would be and purchase the film Scarface, completely uncensored, or buy a copy of Grand Theft Auto, where you could be rewarded for beating up prostitutes. How does it make sense? You could buy the downward fucking spare in iTunes. I swear, because I'm an adult. I'm a young adult of 34 years old, and I don't have to do what my dad Clint Saunders says. Where are we? But you can't allow an iPhone app that may have a song with a bad word somewhere in it. Geez, what if someone in the forum in our app says fuck or can't? I suppose that also falls into indecent material.
Our podcast.
Apple.
Oh no, that's not Walmart. It's Apple.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I was going to say our podcast is on Apple. We've had some great reviews on Apple, though, haven't we?
Hey, Apple, I just got some spam.
We didn't go down very well on Apple.
All right. Hey, Apple, I just got some spam, and he says that in all caps about fucking Asian teens through your mail program. I just saw two guys having explicit anal sex right there in Safari on my iPhone. Come on, Apple, think your policies through, and for fuck's sake, get your app approval scenario together. I'm Trent Reznor. I'm so cool and edgy. He's not a jolly man, is he? You'd think with someone with such a festively plump belly as Trent Reznor would learn to go ho ho ho, but do it from
Fraser,
the
if you
belly.
want some of our reviews, insipid, childish, sarcastic, small-minded, waste of time. Host thinks he's clever, yet he's too embarrassed to use his name to take responsibility for this trap. Oh shit, we got 211 reviews.
Oh wait, let's go. What are they? Let's go.
Oh, can you play that music?
I don't know how to find that's the top comment. I don't know how to find the comments.
What was it again? What did he say?
Are we reading from are we reading from Heavy's hairy sack?
Yeah.
Here you go, Fraser. You can keep this for posterity.
I do.
Oh man, I'm enjoying this episode.
The after show's the
Where did
best
you send
part.
it?
Look, there you go, Fraser. It's in here. I just
I thought we could do a special, can't we? Considering it's Halloween. Oh, an average of 3.2. That is a sign of quality. I just love, like, you know, it's like 5-star reviews, 4-star reviews, and then most of our reviews are 1 star.
Have you found the comments of it? Do you know how to find the comments?
I don't know where you're looking at, mate. I don't know.
Oh, it's Apple Podcasts. It's somewhere on Apple.
Oh, let's have a look at Apple Podcasts then. I want to see.
Wait, if there's only been 5 ratings, that means like 2 people loved it, 2 people hated it, and 1 person.
No, it's 211 episodes. There's 5 ratings.
Maybe that's the only comment.
So that's the podcast. How do I see reviews about it? So have a go and have a look for. Let's have a look. Fortean words. There it is.
I think that might be the only comment. Impotent, childish,
no, there was some more. Do you remember I found some more?
Categories: comedy. Oh, we're in comedy, are we? But I thought we were a hard-hitting, serious show. That's like I don't see how do you get reviews.
So say I wanted reviews of this show. Episode notes. Playing next.
I'll see what I can find.
Because I found some more. Do you remember?
Well, there's a thing called podengine.ai, which gives insights and. Oh, apparently we have sponsors. Oh, we do. And we don't accept guests. Yes, we got 12 reviews.
Go on then.
So wow, if I can find these reviews, because we've got 12, and we got an average rating of 2.1. So how do I see these 12 reviews?
Alphabet Cat's
recently. I don't see how. Oh, well, there we go. Podcast overview. Your one-stop shop for a very British paranormal conspiracy 4TM podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, been publishing since 2019.
Fucking
hell. But I don't see that. No, there's no link to. There's 12 reviews here, but I want to read the reviews.
Yeah.
Get full insight. Frequently asked questions. I just want to see the reviews.
Is that some American? Yeah, it's NYC. That's an American, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Americans, man.
Fucking games.
That don't understand humour.
Yeah.
Well, that's the joy of it, really.
Yeah.
That's a shame because the other ones are really funny.
Oh.
Be nice if they did a bit of research. Remember that one a bit? That was a happy one.
I like that. Oh, there's an episode transcript to this one. This is from God's Banker Part 2. That was the most recent episode, published on the 20th of September 2024. Well, there's a bit more than ill. Couldn't I have a little bit? I would just say I don't like them and they need to be politely removed from our society.
What?
Would go for the... Well, this transcript is a bit... this is right from the beginning of the show when we have our theme tune playing. I would go for the Augusto Pinochet. It's a route of diplomacy. Do you think of them? Yeah, the ones. Yes, welcome. God's Banker. What's he all about? And what's he got to do with Latin American countries? We've got a contraction before we can do that, but and there's 2011 more lines. But yeah, we got transcripts of episodes.
Oh.
And I just want to see the reviews. Yeah. Oh, apparently we're from the United States, which is true.
Okay.
I'm broadcasting you from Liechtenstein, which is part of Pennsylvania. Yeah. So Trent Reznor, then, I hear he's he's quite a reasonable chap.
Yeah.
So his iPhone application has been okayed and it's ready for download. One would wonder why a person would ever want to have this retard's crap on their smartphone, but alas, will always be a majority of idiots in the world who enjoy shitty music and taste of some elitist snob arsehole. Trent went on to gloat over his minor victory as he's just made a new platinum album, which he hasn't done in the United States since 1999. The 9 Inch Nails iPhone app is unchanged. This issue seemed to have been resolved. Looks like Apple caved under intense criticism. If he worked as hard on albums as he does trolling his fans and verbally abusing Apple, he might actually make some good music.
We got a positive 5-star review from someone called Paul Robinson. He says, "Great and entertaining shows with our great British sense of humour. You guys keep me laughing and learning all at the same time. Many thanks."
We got a winner.
The fact is, the way I see it, right, is imagine if we were in a pub and we were attracting like an audience of about 5 to 10 people. Oh, I'd say that's pretty good, you know. I mean, if we're in the pub, someone would probably say, "Hey, do you want a drink?" And it's like, well, I have been talking for 2 hours.
You don't want to be rich and famous, you know, have a Joe Rogan experience.
I honestly, if I could like get all of our audience into a pub and then just like occasionally have them fire us with
supernatural demons, cannabis, voices, mind control, and evil spirits. Apparently.
Oh, have we had Peter Hitchens on our show?
He's completely reasonable about
cannabis.
Yeah, he's very reasonable about cannabis, not over the top at all.
I think he manages to keep an objective mind about cannabis, and yeah.
You don't get any more objective than Peter Hitchens on cannabis, do you?
No. Hey, I found Dr. Dew. He's wearing a Tool shirt.
Is he?
Average Tool fan.
I'm
Tool
I
is a
can't read
favourite.
any of the reviews.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it's always nice to get.
Tool is a favourite of many
that old
pseudo.
Fred West one. The old Fred West one was a great one, wasn't it?
Yes. Tool is a favourite of many pseudo-intellectual teenagers. The first album came out in 1981. The band is old as fuck. And homosexuals. Tool. They made a wrench that's a spanner to you and I look like a penis. Real fucking creative guys. There's an hour of my life I'll never get back. Good God, this album fucking sucked. Oh, I know somebody who listened to Tool, and he's also somebody that managed to set fire to his flat using a cardboard box as an ashtray.
What a knobhead.
Yeah.
I don't understand how we're in comedy how are you in comedy in Apple Podcasts? I don't get it. This is a serious journalistic show. I'll have you know, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, but you see, that's Woodwose' sabotage. That is.
Yeah, I need to get onto Trent Reznor see how I can.
Now, I know the fans, after all that spooky airport stuff, thinking to themselves, well, I better listen to a Tool album on my 12-hour flight to Bangkok to calm down. Now, here's some top tips, right, on how to make a Tool album. So step 1 is you find and then scan in a bunch of blotter art. This will be most of your album art, as well as your cover. Step 2 is to look at some famous gimmicky math equations up on Wikipedia and proceed to tell all of your fans about them. 3 is rip some time signatures from Yes or Rush and steal the vocal style of Jethro Tull. 4 is whiny
Nate. One of Kurt Cobain's favourites.
Well, I'm not surprised. 4 whiny nasally vocals about nothing in particular. 5 whatever you do, don't include a track listing on your album like every other fucking band in existence. This is edgy and cool, and people really enjoy not knowing what they're paying for. Step 6 is question marks, and step 7 is profit. In conclusion, Tool is the biggest load of near but not quite emo bullshit ever, so stay the fuck away. Tool's next album, if ever it comes out, it'll be shitty just like the rest of their albums. The chance of another Tool album is very minuscule at best. They haven't released an album in over 11 years. As of recently, there's been another shitty artist that released a new album named Tools, and Google decided to troll Tool fans by putting their album under the Albums tab. But whenever you Google Tool, as you expect, Tool fans got a bit butthurt. So, see also Pretentious, Boring, Angst.
We got a review from Jonathan Wass. Did you know this? On Podcast Addict. Disgusting.
Jonathan Wass?
Yeah, Jonathan Wass. He said, disgusting. I vomited twice listening to this filth. Hosts are culturally insensitive and will never work in the BBC. Wibble, wobble, wobbly.
No, that's not real. That can't be real.
That's got to be a fan, right? That's got to be a fan. Oh,
he gave us 5 stars as well. Jonathan Wass did.
Yeah.
Oh well, Jonathan Wass, if you're listening, and you are, get in touch sometime. We'll have you on the show.
There you go. There's the review.
Oh wait, it's Jonathan Wass, but with a W.
Yeah, I told you.
Because
it was
Wibbly Wobbly.
Wass.
Yeah.
Wibble wobble wobbly.
Oh dear. Oh shit, we're on IMDb.
Right. Oh no. Oh god.
What? Next to Trent Reznor.
Yeah. We ain't got the Oscar yet, but we're working on it.
Okay.
Well, when am I going to win an Oscar for a soundtrack I didn't do?
Nobody's put any episode stuff on there, but yeah.
I just like the Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Has IMDb just scraped it then or something?
Probably, yeah.
I like how Encyclopedia Dramatica, right, they have this article for Pretentious, which redirects from Pretentious to Unwarranted Self-Importance. And the only reference image they have there is of Ethan Ralph.
Yeah, I saw that picture. That's the Gunt picture, isn't it?
So, big man Ethan Ralph-Mail Ralph, affected heavily by the unwarranted self-importance syndrome, as demonstrated here. If I click on this link, the video is unavailable. Is the YouTube account associated with the video been terminated? Yeah, they keep doing that. That's probably a scuffle in Portugal, I think. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I found the reviews. We can embed these with. So I've got 5. Oh, you can see more reviews. Oh, I found it now. Some site called Rephonic.
Rephonic.
Yeah, get dug into that. Get dug into those. See what you want to read out, Hobbit.
Oh, thanks. I have to do that.
Where is it? It's not linked to the thing.
Oh, there's only one page. If you're going to do a podcast, at least do your research before recording, or at least sound convincing. That was the word from Apple.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I found the so most of the reviews come from Apple Podcasts, but Podcast Addict was disgusting. I didn't vomit twice.
I vomited twice. I
vomited twice listening to this filth. Hosts are culturally insensitive. I'd never work on the BBC. Wibble wobble wobbly.
A very British, funny and entertaining look at Fortean and conspiracy subjects.
Poor. If you're going to do a podcast, at least do your research before recording, or at least sound convincing.
Tom DeCarp said that. How about this one then? Enjoying this, essentially a radio show as a podcast, and it's good if you don't mind unpolished content, coughs and all. Unlike paranormal shit.
And that's exactly what I want. And that was a guy called Low on Credit, and then... So, the podcast that was by Jonathan Wass himself 2 years ago.
Yeah, Jonathan Wass. Yeah.
Jonathan Wass. Sorry we didn't comment on you sooner, Jonathan Wass. Wibbly wobbly wobble. Wibbly wobbly Jonathan Wass.
Oh dear! It's just. Have you noticed, like the one like moaning? There was two from England moaning, weren't there? But like.
Oh, that's great fun.
What does Ross's pug dog, Mr. Pickles, think? Mr. Pickles. What a nightmare!
Pickles.
What a nightmare!
Oh yeah.
Pickles.
Well,
Pickles.
What a nightmare! I can't do his voice.
Nightmare.
Nightmare. Oh, I wonder what he's going to do for spooky Halloween. No King Cobra this Halloween.
Gary's food reviews. He chomps and shakes and chews.
Somebody should do a seance and say, "Hey, Cobra, you better not live, boy."
Yeah.
That's not true. Wibbly wobbly wobble one for the was.
Hello, and welcome to Gary's Food Review.
Oh, that's an old one. We want one with the theme tune on, don't we?
Oh no, I think the theme. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is called
Taste and Thompson Juice. That's it.
Yeah. He tastes and chops and chews.
Puts it on YouTube.
Certified
palate, second on.
10 to 1. 10 to 1. Gary's Food Review.
Hello, and welcome to another episode in Gary's Food Review.
Gary's
Today I'll be
Food
trying
Review.
This milk chocolate caramel apple one.
Apple.
Perfect for
Caramel apple.
Halloween. So yeah, I love a nice caramel apple. So these should be very interesting.
Caramel apple.
So let's open these up and give it a try.
Is he talking about Pringle?
No, he's talking about apple. It's
apple.
Caramel apple. It's chocolates. He didn't the manufacturer, but it's Ghirardelli.
I will say in defence, right? All Americans are unable to pronounce caramel.
Oh my God, he had to do two takes opening the packet up of it.
Poor little guy. His fingers don't work.
Another package.
Oh no, and they're individually wrapped as well.
It's getting late, boys. I'm going to head off, I think.
Oh no, we've done 3 hours. I think it's about time we wrapped.
Yeah, I was going to say it's it's special time. I do at some point need to have a poo, Hemi. So
what a nightmare! What a nightmare!
Wow, what a nightmare!
What a nightmare!
Wow, what a nightmare!
What a nightmare!
Interesting.
Right, that's Gary's spooky fubu.
Wow, what a nightmare! No, Gary, don't eat it.
We need to get Gary. We need to get Gary to read out that Jonathan Ross. Wibble, wobble, wobble.
God. Oh God.
Does Gary do cameo? Does he? pay him a tenner. Wibble, wobble, wobble.
Ask Dr. Do to do it.
Fucking he can't read, can he?
No, not really. No,
he was supposed to say Fraser and Geralt, but it was too much for his little brain to take in.
Wow, after a while, it's just sort of shut down.
Anyway, speaking of shutting down, we need to shut down and go.
Yeah.
Shut it down. One of the wasps will get complained.
Wibble, wobble, wobbly. Night all.
Wibbly wobbly, one of the wasps.
Good night, everybody.